What's happening, y'all? What's going on? Happy to see y'all tonight. We back on the graveyard shift. Man, feels like old times, man. So it took a mighty sizable hiatus, you know what I'm saying? But we back in full effect right here on the graveyard shift. I want to apologize for earlier today too. Um, I was planning on streaming the Chicago Sky versus Atlanta Dream game. But boy, I was so tired. I ended up falling asleep, man. I couldn't do it. I was on the road for the past couple of days. Man, I was whooped. So I came home. I got home today, and I had to go to sleep, man. It's perfect. It's perfect because the quote of the month, as y'all see down here, from my man Breezy, you can't buy energy. You got to get some sleep, man. Uh, and it hit me today. I was struggling probably about 1 o'clock. I said, I can't fade it. I had to go to sleep. The game was at 2 o'clock, and I probably woke up around 3:45. I had to take a good 2.5 hour nap. I was beat up, yo. I can't lie. I couldn't. There was nothing I could do about it. But it's all good. Tomorrow we got 4 games in the WNBA, jam packed. Tomorrow, let me see. I'm gonna go to them real quick. Let me see, guys. Tomorrow at noon Pacific is Washington Mystics versus the New York Liberty. And then at 1 p.m. Pacific, it's Phoenix Mercury versus Dallas Wings. At 4 p.m., it's Seattle Storm versus Minnesota Lynx. And at 6, right after that, is Las Vegas versus Los Angeles. So I'll probably do 2 games tomorrow. And I think it's going to be the second 2 at 4 and 6 p.m. East Pacific, Seattle, Minnesota at 4, and Vegas, LA at 6. But I might do one of the earlier games and one of the later games. But I'm trying to get off 2 tomorrow. As y'all see, the title today says that the WNBA is in serious danger, and I believe that full-heartedly. But before I get into that, I want to talk about a couple other things like the NBA finals. Game 2 is tomorrow. Y'all heard Jason Kidd today. You heard what he said. Jason Kidd said today that Jaylen Brown is the best player on that team. I've seen some people say that it was psychological warfare. He doesn't mean it, you know. He's just saying that to try to get in Jason Tatum's head, or, he's playing chess. He's a mastermind. I don't know, man. I can't say. He might really mean it. I've been known to say that Jaylen Brown is the best player on the team, and it's not the first time I've heard it. It's I'm not the only person that says that. I kind of go back and forth though. Like, Jason Tatum is dope, so I can't just say like Jaylen Brown is better than him. But if I was coaching and I had to pick one of the players, I want Jaylen on my team for sure. 100%, I want Jaylen Brown on my team. It's no doubt about it. Like, I want JB over JT on my squad, but like, that's just me though. That's just me. Yeah. So tomorrow, I want to know. I wonder what's going to happen tomorrow. Is what I'm trying to get across. Like, is it going to be another blowout? Because that's what that was. Game 1 was a blowout to me. It was never close. It was never close to me. There wasn't for a second in that game that I thought Dallas was going to win. I wonder if we're going to get that same type of energy tomorrow. Who's going to step up tomorrow on the Dallas team? Is it going to be the other guys that come through and make this a series? PJ, Derrick Jones Jr., Derek Lively, Daniel Gafford. Are those guys going to show up tomorrow? Is Kyrie Irving going to show up tomorrow? You don't expect Kyrie to fold, really, but Man, it might be an indictment out pretty soon on Kyrie if he don't wake up from what he did game one. And I'll be the first one to tell you I wasn't expecting that from Kyrie. I'm thinking Kyrie's gonna have a game. You know what I mean? That's what I was expecting from Kyrie at least. Um, Luka Doncic, I think Luka played pretty well game one. Offensively, he filled up the stats. Um, I've been going back and forth with a couple people about his defense in game one. I thought he played defense exceptionally well, especially from what I'm used to from Luka Doncic. You know what I'm saying? So while I've always been the Luka hater, what they call me xenophobic. They said I was racist because I said Luka don't play no defense. But as soon as I finally see him, competing on the defensive end and I speak on it, they say I'm capping for Luka. Like, folks got to make up their mind. Like, what you want me to do? You want me just to say what you want me to say? You want me to lie? See, that's the thing about me. I'm gonna say what y'all are afraid to say, and I'm gonna hold Luka Doncic accountable. But particularly in game one, I saw him playing some of the best defense I've ever seen him play. Not the best defense I've ever seen played, but the best defense I've seen him play. That was, game one, that was probably a top 5 defensive performance I've seen from Luka Doncic. And if y'all think that that's crazy, then that just shows how bad of a defender he really is. So y'all got to stop calling me a Luka Doncic hater, because I don't hate on Luka Doncic. I just say I don't like his basketball style. That's not the style of basketball I like. But I always give him credit for being a hell of a scorer, a demon on the offensive end. He disrespects defenders on the regular. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty much unguardable. I recognize that. I concede to that. I have no problem saying that. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of basketball. I love basketball. So when I see somebody do something dope, I speak on it. And if I see somebody and I think they, on the verge of bumdom, if you on the way to Bumville, I'm gonna speak on that too. And Luka Doncic, I think he played the best defense I've seen him play in game one. If he can match that type of intensity again in game two, and Kyrie get his head out his ass, I think they could compete. But I do think Boston's just that good. And everybody's talking about like what I just said. Kyrie got to wake up. Jason Tatum ain't really played Jason Tatum like in game one. So what happens if we get that killer Jason Tatum in game two, in game three? Let's say these next 2 games we get that 35 or one of those big nights when he gives you, we've seen Jason go for like 46 in the playoffs before. You know what I'm saying? Jason Tatum can do that. So because I was also told that we're never going to see a performance like that from Kristaps Porzingis again. I'm fine with that, whatever. But if he doesn't do what he did in game one, right? Let's say Kristaps don't do what he do in game two like he did in game one, right? But JT decides, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go for 42. Jason Kidd talking shit, trying to play with me. And no, I'm not jealous of my brother. I'm not. I love Jalen, but I'm better than Jalen, I think. And so what happens if he go off and go crazy? And then what? TC, what's going on? D Bell, what's good? What's good? You know what I'm saying? Like, what happens if that happens? And then so what I'm kind of beating around the bush. I'm kind of just pussyfooting around right now. Let me just stand on 10 and say what I'm trying to say. Dallas can't fuck with Boston. They can't fuck with Boston, yo. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's just from 1 to 8, the difference in roster is it's extremely big, y'all. It's extremely, the gap is it's wide. It's not really close, y'all. Tough Bradley, what's going on? Paul Wall, what's happening, y'all? Yeah, man, I'm trying to cook up a little something right now. I'm really getting it all out because I don't know. I'm just, thinking about it throughout the day, and I'm trying to put it into words and figure out where exactly do I stand on this series. And I haven't wavered at all. I haven't wavered at all. And I know everybody, they say, oh, well, Bob, you said they was going to lose to the Clippers, and they won. Okay. I said they was going to lose to OKC. I mean, I was just kind of I did say that. I'm not denying saying that, but that was kind of just a toss out. Y'all know from the jump, I never had faith in OKC. From the beginning of the season, I was getting backlash for the little bit of faith I had in OKC. So that one's kind of, but I'll give y'all that because I did pick OKC. I certainly did. But that's because I was asleep on Dallas. I was asleep on Dallas. I won't lie. I was asleep on Dallas a little bit, y'all. I was. For sure. In the Minnesota series, that's the one. That was a complete shocker. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Minnesota was gonna take care of them in about 5, 6, maybe. And they beat that ass. So I was 100% wrong on that. I'll give y'all that all the way to the moon. But the first series, come on, my man Kawhi wasn't even there. Like, y'all really want that? Like, come on. I mean, y'all got to take it. Y'all won, but come on. Kawhi wasn't even there. So Kawhi's there. Clippers for sure win that series, but you play who's in front of you. I'm not taking that away from the Mavericks. You play who's in front of you, and that's what they did. So yeah, let me get back to my point. My point is, y'all keep saying that I kept choosing against the Mavericks, and you're right. But which one of those three teams, the hobbled geriatrics in the Clippers, those young babies in OKC, that squad up in Minnesota, because that is a squad. Which one of those teams is the Boston Celtics? You know what I'm saying? Which one of those teams is the Boston Celtics? Tell me that. Tell me that. So yeah, I might have said they was going to lose to them other three teams, but those teams not the Celtics though. All right, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Okay. So y'all got Luka over JT, right? That's fine. Okay, so let's go like this. It goes, Luka's the best player in this series, right? I'll give you all that. Okay, Luka. But then what? Then I know you're not gonna take Kyrie over JT too. All right. So if you ask me, it go Luka, JB, JT, they right there, and then Kyrie right up under them, real close, right up under them. And then after that, it's for sure Drew Holiday, Derek White. My bad. KP, Drew, Derek. All those three mixed up in there somewhere. Those three are the next group. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got KP, Derek White, Drew Holiday, and then who's the next player? Who's the next player? PJ Washington? Nah, I'm damn that. I'm still taking Al Horford over PJ. I'm taking Al Horford over PJ. I'm taking Al Horford over Derrick Jones Jr. I'm taking Al Horford over that young boy Derek Lively. I'm taking Al Horford over Daniel Gafford. So with that being said, the next 4 players are all Boston Celtics. So that means of the top 8 players, 6 of them are Celtics. Of the top 8 players in this series, 6 of them are Celtics. How can Dallas possibly win with those odds against them? Like, the odds are clearly it's just stacked. It's stacked on the Boston side. When you got, of the top 8 players, 6 of them are on Boston. That's just astounding odds. And like Luka Doncic, the demon he is on the offensive end, he's not that. Like, y'all think Luka Doncic is prime Shaquille O'Neal? Michael Jordan? Nah, bummy God, I didn't say Derek White over Kyrie. I didn't say that. I said Luka, Jalen and JB, Kyrie, and then all the Celtics role players. Burner account was good. What up, Cruiser? Yeah, y'all. So that's what I said. I didn't say that, bummy God. I didn't say Derek White over Kyrie. I got Luka and Kyrie up there. So I just to appreciate that, Burner. Appreciate that. I need all the subs I can get, y'all. Matter of fact, let me just we 15 minutes in, but if you just get in here, make sure you like and subscribe. once again, I want to apologize for not streaming when I had the stream set to do the WNBA games today, man. I couldn't fade it, y'all. I was so tired. I've been on the road. I was exhausted. I came home and crashed out. But man, like my man Breezy says, man, look down here. That's the quote of the month. You can't buy energy. You got to get some sleep. And so I had to get that sleep. But now I'm here doing this graveyard shift, and we're gonna be streaming some WNBA games tomorrow, regardless if it's the NBA Finals. How close is JB to Kyrie? I got JB. I got JB over Kyrie, bro. Like I got JB and JT over Kyrie, but it's like Kyrie right there. You know, it's not like they clear. And I don't really think Luka clears JB and JT either. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm fine with y'all saying he's better. That's cool, but I don't think Luka clears them like that either. So that top four is kind of jumbled in there. And I'm willing to concede that Luka's number one. That's cool. If y'all want to put Luka number one player in the series, I'm cool with that. No problem. But once again, I reiterate my point. I reiterate my previous point, my initial statement that the top 8 players in this series, 6 of them play for the Boston Celtics. There's no possible way that the Dallas Mavericks can win that series because Kyrie is not prime Shaquille O'Neal. He's not Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? He's not Larry Bird. You know, like he's not Kobe Bryant. I don't know who y'all think Luka Doncic is. He's Luka Doncic. He's not Michael Jordan. He's a hell of a basketball player, but he's a hell of a basketball player. What up, Brad? I was right. JB better. If PJ bounces back, do you think maybe him over Al? I can't put PJ. I don't. Nah, PJ not better than Al because Al do the same thing PJ do on offense. He just, you know, he kind of stretched the defense and knock down that kick out 3. Al Horford and PJ pretty much do the same thing on offense, and Al Horford's a better defender and rebounder. So Al's better than PJ, bro. For sure. For sure, Al's better than PJ. Shout out to PJ though. I like PJ. I'm happy the young boy got up out of Charlotte and now he's in the NBA Finals. I didn't see that coming for PJ. You know what I mean? You know, old girl taking all his finals bonus. You know, they get them bonuses the further they get in the playoffs. And you know, a girl like, you know, but shout out to PJ though. I'm happy doing good. I love to see people get out of Charlotte, like Malik Monk. But yeah, so yeah, man. I don't got PJ over Al Horford. I got yeah, man. It's too steep, man. The difference in team is just too steep. I think what's our difference? Yeah, guys. In game 1, that was never a close game at all. Protoscope. Don't sleep on the Mavs. I'm not necessarily sleep on the Mavs. I'm just really high on the Celtics, y'all. So that's what I want y'all to understand. Like the Mavs showed throughout these playoffs, they're a good basketball team. They proved me wrong. I don't have a problem with that. You know, I'm not some basketball guru, you know, like saying that all my takes are going to be correct. I'll just speak on the game the way I look at it. I don't claim to know all. I just claim to know what I know, and that's all I know. So I have no problem with being wrong about the Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks are dope, but y'all, come on. Boston is like that. They won what? How many games they won, y'all? 63 games this year? What? Come on. They won 63 games. They dominated the league. They went 14-2 so far in the playoffs. They're dominating. Oh, they're dominating right now. This isn't like they're squeaking through. They didn't have 3 7-game series. You know what I'm saying? Dubs the money, man. What's good, fam? Protoscope. Bummy God, I see y'all. Man, so that's what I'm saying. I think people are being naive if they really got because matter of fact, hold on, let me find that. Oh, I got it right here. They didn't take it. That wasn't hard to find it all. I got it right here because I did this graveyard. Let me show y'all real quick because I don't know if all of y'all was here. See, Robinson was good, bro. Been a minute. Nah, I ain't getting into the WNBA stuff yet. I'm gonna keep shooting the link out and wait for some more people to come in, or if anybody show up, or if nobody pull up into the link, I'll still get into it in a little bit. I just kind of get my take on that because it's it's a cool little take. Me and Ron was kind of debating about it yesterday. We was going to this basketball tournament up in Seattle yesterday at Seattle U. Had some good kids in that tournament too. We was just kind of going scouting out, checking out some kids yesterday, hoping. And on the way there, we stopped. I was talking about the WNBA situation I'm going to get into later, and he was against it. He felt like I was tripping, but I think the WNBA is in serious danger, y'all. The WNBA is in grave danger right now. But I'll get into that in a minute. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if I don't think that's what Kid was trying to do, bro. I think Kid, well, he might have been, but he can mean it too though. Like JB's been like what he talked about, picking up Luka full court. J Kid was a defender. Y'all got to remember the type of player J Kid was. I'm talking about J Kid in Jersey, like. J Kid was always a defender, no matter what. When he was in Phoenix, with Dallas, Jersey, later on in his career, what he had that last stop. Where was that? New York? No, he was coaching. Either way, J Kid was always a defender, yo. So he respects that. He respects that in Jaylen Brown picking Luka up damn near 94 feet. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody could do that. Not just anybody can pick up Luka Doncic's full court. That's a big dude. Luka Doncic's like my size. You know what I'm saying? Like playing point guard, 6'8". You know what I'm saying? He's heavy. You can't like picking up somebody 94 feet and touching them. You know what I'm saying? Touching them when they move, bro. That's a lot physically. Like that's physically a lot. That's what I'll be talking about with like back in the day hoopers or basketball back in the day being more physical. I don't mean like the bad boy Pistons hitting dudes out the air, knocking niggas all in their head and cheap shots and stuff like that. That's not what I'm talking about. Physical basketball. I'm talking about bumping cutters. I'm talking about touching my man, leaning on the big man. You know what I'm saying? Leaning on them, fronting them, hitting their arms down, trying to front the post and actually playing physical like that. I'm talking about not let anybody walk through the paint without feeling that meat stick. You know what I'm saying? That forearm. That's what it is. Bow. You can't come through here. Those aren't cheap shots. That's not hitting dudes in the air. I'm talking about when my man tries to set the screen, I'm pushing him up. I'm not just allowing them. We not just not touching. Basketball is a contact sport. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. I mean, not letting the guy I'm defending screen my guard because I pushed him up the screen. You know what I mean? Or just things like that. I'm not talking about cheap shots. So to go back to my point, what I'm saying is like J Kid praising JB for picking up Luka Doncic's full court. And he knows Luka is a physical player. He sees the physicality Luka plays with on the offensive end. He's bumping, putting his weight on you. So all respect to JB for being able to do that. So I don't know if he was trying to bait him. Could be. I mean, it's all a game within a game also. So you never know. Yeah, set the tape off. Yeah. I'm not saying the WNBA is not set to take off. I'm not saying that, but I think it's in danger still. Still, there's still, we can get into it. Yeah, that's that. Man, I don't even want to speak on that All-Star game. That was pitiful, bro. That was pitiful. I couldn't believe we also. Hold on, actually, hold on 1 second, Joe. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. All right, yeah. My bad, y'all. It's kind of hot up here. Summertime, man. It's getting hot, y'all. Make sure y'all stay hydrated. Get that water up in you. But yeah. So what was we at? The WNBA. Yeah. I don't. Oh no, we're talking about the All-Star game. My bad, y'all. That All-Star game was pitiful. I don't even. And I know it's just the All-Star game, and people aren't you're not expected to act like it's a playoff game or something like that. But at some point, though, you still gotta respect the sport, though. Still gotta respect the sport. I've played in a couple of like All-Star games, Optimus games, like things like that, and I know it's obviously not the NBA. We're not getting paid millions of dollars. Like I've never had a huge basketball contract just to clear the air, y'all. Like I've never made a lot of money playing pro basketball. You know what I'm saying? I stopped playing pro ball really quick when I realized, I'm not at the level where I'm going to be able to, become a millionaire playing basketball. So I decided I'm going to focus on training and coaching and, go back home and start up my businesses, So just to clear the air right there. But yet and still, even in the All-Star games and things I played in, we still got at it though. Like, you know what I'm saying? We obviously, let some guys shoot a couple shots and, let a couple fast break goals, but like we was playing ball. You know what I'm saying? Even in high school when we did All-Star games and Optimist games and stuff like that, like we got to it though. And so just to see people do that, it's kind of just, I don't know. I ain't like it. It was a bad taste. Very, very poor taste by the NBA guys. The buzz is crazy here. They're also marketing it to the whole country of Canada. Yeah, that's what's up. Like, I'm so happy to see that. This is my thing, guys, with the WNBA. Mackenzie Mistwater. What's that? I'm sure I go through Eugene all the time. I just came through Eugene like last week. I was down in California and drove up. I go through Eugene all the time. Mackenzie Mistwater. I'm gonna check that out. But yeah, let me say what I was saying. This ain't gonna be too long of a graveyard shift, y'all. I got some work to do. I got a meeting early tomorrow. But as far as my take with the WNBA and the danger, I don't mean like the league's gonna fold. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna fold. But even still, I look at it like y'all know how corporations or corporate America is and businesses, and it's always cutting the fat and laying off the little guy and when you see the numbers, continuing to do the numbers, doing the numbers. And if you guys remember last year before, and all years previous to this one, the sentiment was that the WNBA was trash. I mean, there was a kid that was on Instagram or YouTube. I can't remember, and that's what pretty much his whole channel was about. Was really just dogging the WNBA, and that's like the norm of man around the world, most or the country. Most people had nothing good to say about the NBA. We're always anytime like a WNBA clip was on the internet, you always see in the comments were like, "Oh, why isn't she in the kitchen?" or "What does this have to do with LeBron James' legacy?" Or "Nobody cares. Why are you posting this?" Very quickly, there's still those comments, but very quickly, very, very quickly, those comments started to kind of slow down, started to dwindle down. And there's more getting into, the Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, the back and forth, the beef. And it's still, even with that, the media and I'm talking about politicians, you know what I'm saying, from liberals to conservatives, all figured out a way to make Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, and the WNBA a racial thing and a beef thing, like Vibe magazine did with Death Row and Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what they're building here. They're building this turmoil, And then you do got some players in the WNBA that are going after these youngsters, and that's a part of the game. That happens in the NBA and that happens in the WNBA, but people don't realize that because, mind you, those people that are watching now never watched before. Some of them still aren't watching. And that's what I need y'all to understand. Some of these people still aren't watching, but now they got something to talk about, some drama to talk about in the WNBA. And now they want to get involved. Now, all of a sudden, everybody wants to talk about the WNBA. And mind you, I was trying, for a while to tell the guys at PC, like, man, let's do a WNBA show. Let's do a WNBA show. Ron is into it. He's been, saying let's do it for a while too. I have no idea the ins and outs and inner workings of Players' Choice. I don't know why we didn't do one yet or what's going on, what we're waiting for now. That's above my pay grade. I don't know that stuff. But as y'all all know, we have not got a WNBA show on Players' Choice, and I've been pushing for one for a while now, before all this WNBA drama was started. You know what I'm saying? So, so there has been people even saying to me, "You just now talking about the WNBA." That's not true. I've been pushing the WNBA line for a long time now, and if you can vouch for that. But the people that are just doing it because it's a soap opera are really hurting the brand. They're really hurting the brand. Me and Ron was going back and forth about this, right? And he's saying, "Oh, the Olympics are going to help." I'm like, nobody's going to watch the women's Olympics. And then come to find out today, Caitlin Clark's not on the roster. They definitely not watching now. You know what I mean? And mind you, I'm not saying she should be on the team. I'm not saying that. I don't. Chelsea Gray is hurt. Chelsea Gray's been hurt. She hasn't been playing. So I can see her taking Chelsea Gray's spot. Dana Taurasi's 43, 50 years old already. I guess let her get her last one in. That's cool. Brittany Griner, I'm shocked she's playing. And she hasn't played yet either. Broke foot or something, right? But she's playing. So I could get behind Sabrina being on the roster, right? But she's not. Whatever. What I'm trying to get y'all to understand is there's been a crazy surge in hashtags, people talking about the WNBA, Stephen A. and Monica McNutt arguing about it they damn self. There's been a crazy surge. But what you got to understand is there's no substance behind this. Because a lot of these people are trolls. There's no sustenance behind, very little behind this surge that we're seeing in WNBA hot topics and people talking about the WNBA. A lot of these people still aren't watching. Okay? And then even people that are going to the games, those ticket sales are going to start coming down a little bit too. They're going to start coming down a little bit too because it's even people buying tickets to the game, including celebrities and people like that still are like, man, I don't want to watch, They just can't respect the game. So it's going to come down. And what I'm scared of is people are going to see this start to, plateau off. And mind you, I still do believe that there's still going to be some people that are still engaged. Maybe some growth. There will still be some growth, but there's going to be so much of this now. So many people that are going to just go away from it once the Olympics start and the WNBA has to take a break. People are going to be like, not too much. There's not going to be too much talk about it. Then the season will come back. It'll pick back up, and then the season will be over. WNBA is going to be forgotten by the trolls, by the people that don't care about the WNBA, the people that don't respect women's basketball. Those people are not going to talk about it anymore. Hold on, actually, 1 second. Who's this in the back? Infamous. Yo, what's good?
Hey, what's up, Playboy?
What's going on, fam? How you living?
I'm good. This is a great topic with the WNBA. Just want to say salute to your show. Great show. Great show you're having, by the way. I enjoy you
Oh,
on
appreciate
Player's
it.
Choice. You bring a level of maturity and intellect to some of these conversations. And
Right on. Appreciate that.
and I like the books that you recommend. One of the books that you recommend, I actually went to check out. Um, I think it was book on one of the what was that book? Was what WNBA player wrote.
Oh, Asia Wilson's book, Dear Black Girl.
Yeah, yes, Agent Wilson, great
Yeah.
player, by the way. Listen, I'll just say this: any publicity is good publicity,
Uh-huh.
whether it's negative, positive, it's good. Now, the problem with the WNBA that I see is they got to figure out their marketing. I think they got to figure out their marketing strategy. Who are they marketing to? I'll be honest. There's no females. I know quite a lot of females, but there's no females that I know that watch the WNBA in my circle.
Uh-huh.
I ask them all the time. I go, "Hey, do you check out WNBA?" No, they rather check out the male sports. Right? They rather check out the NBA. They're familiar with the NBA. And unfortunately, I'm in a saturated hockey market because I'm in Toronto.
Real quick, Infamous. Do you got are you going
Mhm.
moving around on your mic?
Okay. Oh, sorry, man. Sorry. Is that a little bit better?
Yeah, that's
Is
good.
that better now?
Yeah, that's good. That's perfect.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I'm in a market. I'm in a market where it's saturated with hockey. So, a lot of people will be checking out hockey instead of checking out the NBA. But one of the great things is that the NBA, the WNBA did I think it was a preseason game. They did a game up here, and
Mhm.
it was very well received. And just to give you a little bit of background, Teresa Resch, who is she is the assistant to Masai Ujiri.
Okay.
She left the Raptors organization, which is Maple Leaf Sports, right? Because when the request with Masai wanted a WNBA team, right?
Mhm.
And he went up to the heads, and they said no, they're not pushing for one. So she left and went with another gentleman that supported the conglomerate, and they put in the application for a WNBA team. So even though Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment said no, they went ahead and pushed ahead and got an NBA team. So they
So it
split.
won't. So it's not going to be the same owners as the Raptors.
No, it's not going to be under the Raptors. No, it's kind of not. It's
Oh.
going to be a part of the Raptors, but it's going to be separate. It's a separate. The one of the owners who was a part of the Raptors, he separated with Teresa Resch and got Teresa Resch, and it's going to be a little bit divided from the Raptors. It's going to be still part of it, but a little bit. It's going to be a separate organization because Maple Leaf
Okay.
Sports and Entertainment said no. They didn't want the team. They turned it down. That there's a whole
Mm.
lot of politics there, but I won't get into it. So
Okay.
the difference is that here's the difference with the Toronto team. The Toronto team is not just going to have home games in Toronto. They're going to also have home games in Montreal and other provinces. So it'd be like
I like
having
that.
one
I like
team
that.
for different states. The one team is going to be it'd be like one team represented by a whole bunch of different states. If
I
I want to
like
do a
that.
comparison, if it was in the
Will
U.S.
they
market.
come out west and play in Vancouver too, or just out over there?
Yeah, yes, yes, they will. Yes, they will.
Mm.
They're going to be doing Montreal. They're going to be doing Vancouver. So it's going to be spread across Toronto. So they want to market the team to Canada completely, not just Toronto, not just the Toronto market.
Right. I like that.
So
I
that's going to
like that.
be
I
that's
like
going
that.
to
I
be
think that's going
different,
to be a big. Yeah, I
right?
think
It's
that's
going to
going
be
to be
big.
big.
Now, if we get Juju Watkins, that's going to be a whole different story, man. I'm hoping we can get like a Juju Watkins, like when she becomes available.
Well,
That would be nice.
y'all would definitely get somebody nice. Definitely if y'all come in, what, 26?
26, 26, yeah.
26? Yeah, y'all definitely get somebody nice for sure, without a doubt. I
Yeah.
I, I get what you're saying.
Hmm.
I understand like that there's been a big buzz in the WNBA. My only
Hmm.
thing is this, Infamous. My biggest thing is this.
Go ahead.
Why now? Caitlin Clark isn't better than Breonna Stewart. She isn't better than Sabrina
Hmm.
Ionescu. So why now did the WNBA or the media decide to push Caitlin Clark so hard. Mind you, Caitlin Clark is a baller. There's no doubt about that. I can't deny that. I'm
She's
not trying to take
immensely
anything away from
talented. She is
her.
talented.
Immensely,
Yes, she
she is
is.
very talented. She's a very good
Yeah.
basketball player, and she will be a top player in the league. I do believe. Maybe not the best player, but she will be talked about like that. I do believe that.
Mhm.
But I don't believe that she's better than Breonna Stewart or
No, she's not.
Sabrina Ionescu or Asia Wilson or any of these players, Candace Parker, Diana Taurasi, Maya Moore, any of these players when they came out of college. I don't think she's better than them. So what I want to know is why did they choose now, and why are people so? It's like a cult following of this beef. Now I don't have a problem with people following Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and all these people. I don't like people following the drama of what's going on, because I believe once that dies down, the numbers and views, the numbers and times people are talking about it on internet, the amount of times podcasters bring it up, I do believe that's going to die down so dramatically that people are going to start saying, "Oh, the WNBA flopped. They did not do it properly with Caitlin Clark. They didn't protect the brand. They let her get beat up. Angel Reese isn't good enough to bring up the Chicago market." I'm hearing all these things. I can guarantee these things are going to be said once the views trickle back down.
I agree with what you're saying, but here's the problem. The WNBA needs to redirect their marketing strategy. And here's what I have to say. The NBA on a whole is doing a great job, doing the best they can to market the WNBA. They are. They're trying their best. But it's a give and take relationship. We're marketing you, but you also got to do your part to sell the brand. And I don't think on the other end, they're not doing their part to a certain degree. I mean, they're not, for example, speaking to like PC. They're not coming down to the YouTube sector and maybe speaking to some guys, people on the YouTube sector. They're not, doing interviews. Like they're not pushing it like they should, in my opinion. They're not marketing themselves. I mean, you do have Angel Reese, who has her, fashion brand and stuff. They got to do more stuff like that. I think to a certain degree, they think certain things are above them. I'm not saying all the players are like that, but I'm saying they got to do their part, right? Because you're right. The CC buzz is going to die down soon, right? Even though the controversy, anytime there's race involved, that sells no matter what. You put a black boxer against a white boxer, that's going to sell immediately.
And I don't know how things are in Canada, Infamous, but here everything is going to eventually get turned into a race thing. Everything, no matter what.
Yeah. But that's because race is involved in. You can't name a sector of society that race is not involved. If you can name one, let me know. But I'm saying it's involved in every facet of society. It's involved. Whether Canada, US, it's a world thing, right? Any sector of society, there's going to be an issue of race involved. And let's be honest, race sells. Controversy sells. If you want something to sell, you bring a little bit of controversy to it. And then when you bring controversy to it, you also bring outside factors. Which detach away from the sport, which I don't like. I don't like the extra stuff. I just want to watch the sport and make the judgment for myself. Now let me ask you, Bob, who is the WNBA marketed to? For you to have to think about that, that's the problem.
Who is their target?
Yeah, who's their target?
Target audience.
Yes.
Yeah, man. And you know what? This is crazy. It's funny because I do a show in the mornings on Mondays and Fridays. And just on last Friday, we had this conversation. Like, when you start a business, you need to know your target audience. Who are you selling to? And honestly, I have to be true. I do think the biggest support of the WNBA comes from the LGBTQ community. I don't know if that's who they specifically market to, though. I don't know. I can't answer that question, though.
Right. The fact that you cannot answer it, that is a problem. You see, that is the big problem. The fact that you cannot identify who their target market is, that is the problem. So
they're kind of all over the place with their marketing.
Right. But here's the thing. A lot of people say it's the LGBT, but sometimes I see they're marketing to young girls. Sometimes, like, they got to figure out, this is the thing. Are you marketing to women? Because women don't seem to follow it to a large extent from
Uh,
what I've seen, right? If you're marketing into LGBT, then you got to put more emphasis on that. Like you got to specify and target who you're marketing this product to, because
right.
you're not really marketing it to me. I'm an NBA guy. I,
Mhm.
I respect the WNBA, but it's not something that I watch religiously. If it's on and there's nothing else to watch, I'll tune it on. I'll maybe turn it on and watch a game or two, or maybe I must admit the product is not that exciting. To be honest with you, I'm used to the dunks, the highlights, and stuff like that, a regular NBA game. But I do
Mhm.
understand. I'm not gonna poo-poo the product because it's not marketed to me. It's not for me, right?
Right.
So you got to figure out who your target audience is, and you got to put all your emphasis, and it's got to be on both ends too. It's got to be on the NBA end, the conglomerate of the NBA, and I think they're doing a great job. They're putting the games on TV. I'll tell you one thing though. One of the things that I don't like, the games are hard to find. Like you gotta skim through your box and you gotta look up schedules and stuff like that just to find the game. But I
Right.
know they're trying, but they got to do the product on the other end. They got to do a good job of marketing their own product as well.
Right.
They got to get the stars out there, get them on TV, get them on different things, different avenues, things that are outside of basketball. Maybe get them on television, talk shows, all this kind of stuff. You got to push yourself too. Don't
I do
allow
agree.
the
Right.
NBA
Right
just to
here.
do everything. Go
Right.
ahead.
Right here in the comments, Chris Adams says they need the men because we watch sports more than women. I agree 100% with that. I think that the WNBA as a whole for a while has had an issue with accepting that fact that a lot of women aren't going to watch it.
Hmm.
Not so much because it's WNBA, but because they really only, I'm not, just being stereotypical. Most of them only even watch the NBA because their husbands. Like they don't even watch, they don't want to watch basketball like that. And
Right.
except for the women fans of basketball. And you know what I'm saying? It's not a whole lot of them. So
Not a lot of them. No.
I do think they should be marketing to us. I think young black males, I think we
Hmm.
support the WNBA more than most people.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
most of the
Yeah.
people I know that watch women's basketball look like me.
Facts, facts. But
You know
that
what I'm
is a
saying?
problem. Because Ox, do you remember the issue with Luca when he decided to promote it and he got criticized? You remember that incident?
I don't.
And Iguodala mentioned one of the players. Remember that incident with Iguodala where he
Oh
mentioned
yeah,
one of the
yeah.
players? Yeah, it was a similar situation with Luca, and Luca got criticized for the same
My
thing.
thing with the Iguodala thing, I wasn't mad at her for saying because he said like I forgot I can't even remember who it was, and he said
Yeah, he
number
said she's
7 or
nice. He
something.
said number
Yeah, number
something
7,
something is
and then
nice.
she said
Yeah.
my name is. I didn't see a problem with her saying that. She was just trying to let him know, yo, this is my name. You know what I'm saying? I was fine with that. A lot of people looked at that like, oh, you should just be happy that he even knows you're alive. Like, why should
Mhm.
she be happy? She's a baller. Like she is
Yeah, but
respected
sometimes
in
we
her
do
field.
that. So, but I understand it from both sides. But you got to understand, if I'm watching, for example, European ball, right, and I see a
Uh,
guy and I don't really know his name, I say, yo, that player number 7, he's nice, man, he's nice.
right.
She could have handled it. She could have handled it a different way. She could have said, make a joke out of it. Don't take it so seriously, and use it as a promotional tool. You
Right.
know?
And in hindsight, she
Yeah.
probably wishes she would have handled that better too. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
Like from a professional standpoint, a business standpoint, she was like, damn, I probably fucked up. I should have, I should
Yeah.
I should have probably been like, yo, Ig,
Right.
like I'm a fan of yours, man. This is me, something. She could, I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah. You could have
understand that.
handled it different. Right. Right. Right.
Yeah, I
I'm
do
a fan of
understand that.
yours too. And a
Right.
similar issue with Luca. Luca did something similar. I think he was wearing maybe a T-shirt or something. You probably got to look more deeper into it. And he got criticized. He got criticized too. And do you notice
Mhm.
that ever since those incidents have happened, those guys have backed away. Like guys like
Mhm.
that have backed away because it's a very touchy subject. Like for example, if you can't as a NBA player or anybody mention the attractiveness. What is wrong with emphasizing the attractiveness of a female athlete? They seem like if you say something like that, it's considered insensitive or it's considered controversial. Like, what's wrong with highlighting attractiveness in the sports?
That's
Like,
well
that's another issue.
with that
Yeah,
being
go ahead.
said, that's a women thing on and off the court. And I think we gotta do better. We gotta do better. I know I gotta do better. I definitely gotta do
Mhm.
better because I made a point to try to stop saying like how attractive I think Asia Wilson is. You know what I'm saying? Because
She is
I want
attractive though, but we can't hide from that.
100%. I mean the legs, god damn.
Yes.
But
Listen,
still, but still,
I'll keep my,
I
I keep
still
my comments to myself.
but
Yeah.
at the same time, though, I still want to be sure to make it known, like I respect her as a baller. Like
Hmm.
I think she's on the way to being the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? And I want to be, and the main reason I want to stop doing that, and I'm a
Hmm.
man. I slip up. I say little things, but the main reason I wanted to stop doing that is because when we had this argument last season on the panel, somebody made the
Hmm.
statement that if they wore skirts, I would watch it, and that shit it pissed me
Hmm.
off so bad, bro. It had me so mad that I was just like, you know what? That's the problem right there. Like,
Right.
and women as a whole, not even athletes, but women around, like and it's rough because it's hard, bro. It's like if you walk around with low clutch cut shirts, don't be mad at me if I'm kind of, if you catch me glancing. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I'm just being
Right.
a perv and just staring, like, come on, like who raised you? You know
Here,
what I'm saying?
here's
But
the problem. Here's the problem with
it's
that, Bob.
it's rough though.
Here's the
What's okay?
here's the problem. We can't hide from that. We're male. We're Homo sapiens. That's who we are. We're visual
Mm-hmm,
creatures. Here's the
mm-hmm,
problem. What there's a double. We can't have that double standard. I don't think there's a problem with me looking at a female player and saying that she's attractive. I honestly don't, because guess what? A female will look at with an NBA player or another athlete or football. You know how many times I sit down watching a football game with a young lady, and
uh-huh,
she's emphasizing, pause, the tightness of the stuff that the men are wearing, or she'll
uh-huh.
emphasize, oh, that player looks nice or that player looked nice. So
Yeah.
it's okay for a woman to do that, but if a man says, hey, that lady over there, because they
Well,
wear their
no,
shirt, I noticed that they're
it's
wearing their
not
shorts
okay.
up. Huh?
It's not okay. It's not okay because they made a thing in the NFL where the men got, they were feeling uncomfortable because women reporters were trying to
Okay.
come in the locker room and stuff like that, and so they put a stop to that. Men don't like it either, and I understand what you're saying, but I'm talking about more so when it's being reported, like media speaking on it when
Okay.
it has nothing to do with basketball. How beautiful I think Disney Carrington is has nothing to do with basketball, and I don't need to be speaking on it when we're having a basketball conversation. You know what I mean? And
Mm.
I can respect that 100%. I can respect that. I understand where they're coming from with that, and also, like I said, it's not even only in sports. I think a lot of women don't want to be much. They don't want to be sexualized all the time. You know what I mean?
I think
And it's
I
rough. It's
agree.
rough.
I agree with you. The sexualization comes. I think women do like to feel beautiful. Some women do like. I'm not saying all, of course. I'm saying some
Mm,
women like to feel beautiful, and they like to feel sexualized as long as they're in control of the sexualization. That's what I noticed. As
right.
long as they're in control of it. If they're not in control of it, for example, Aja Wilson, we know that you see that how she wears the shorts
Right.
and the leggings and stuff like that. She's in control of that, right? But if she was forced to wear that, that would be a different story. So I think they want to be in control of the sexual, and maybe that's where the double standard comes at, and where the hypocrisy comes in a little bit, is
Uh
that they want to be in control of it. I mean, as a
is
black
beauty
man, man, I
is
can't help
beauty
it. I
is
see I see an attractive lady with the badunkadunk hanging out. I'm
uh
good. I'm like, whoa, you know.
wait, is beauty
Hmm.
privilege a thing? Is beauty privilege a real thing?
Beauty is subjective.
Right, but it's privilege. Is or do more attractive women get treated better by society?
Yes,
100%, right? And
yes,
that's a big part of it too. Like that's
right.
why I think that's a big problem. Why specifically in basketball, I think a lot of women are like, yo, let's keep that out of it because there's a lot of girls in the WNBA that aren't petite, aren't technically
Hmm.
what we would call attractive. You know what I mean? And some of them are a little more manly. You know what I mean? If
Hmm.
or not man, I'm sorry, more masculine. You know what I mean?
Right.
So with that being said, I think a lot of them want to keep it out. For instance, this is what pissed me off yesterday. What really got me in this, because like I said, the backstory of this was me and Ron were
Mhm.
yesterday on the way to watch some games. We start having
Ron's a
this
great host.
conversation.
Great host, by the way. Ron's a great host, man. Y'all
All right,
go. Y'all go
you
too
don't
hard
you
on
don't
him
gotta
sometimes.
lie, bro. You don't gotta lie.
Yeah, go ahead. He's a good host,
But
man. He's a good host. But go ahead.
yeah, he's up against a lot. I will admit that. But
Yeah.
I saw the post with Caitlin Clark in the outfit that she had on yesterday. She had on the heels, this little flowy little like long blouse, long flowy pants, and she just looked so uncomfortable, bro. She was kind
Mhm.
of like looking down, kind of trying to walk fast, trying to get out the way, hurry up, get to the locker room so she can get her hoop gear on. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't even walk in the heels.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, why is the sponsor, whoever, why are they trying to make this girl wear this stuff? She doesn't even feel comfortable. You know
Are
what I
you
mean?
sure
Like
about that though?
I mean, no, I'm assuming this is
Oh,
speculation.
okay.
Obviously,
Okay.
it's
We're
100%
assuming. Okay.
speculation.
Okay.
100%. This is 100% speculation. I have no inside information
Mhm.
at all. I'm just seeing what I'm seeing, and she's not stopping for the camera. Like there's some like so. For instance, Asia Wilson, Dejanay Carrington, um, uh, uh, who else likes to get dressed? It's a couple of young ladies in the NBA that the
Mhm.
WNBA they get dressed and they kind of stop. Sophie Cunningham, Alicia Clark, uh, who else was I just thinking about? So I'm thinking of a lot of them that are coming. They'll
Mhm.
get dressed. They stop for the camera. They move around, pose, vogue, do their
Yeah.
little thing. She was trying to get out of there. She was like head
Right.
down, trying to walk, but they got her. They got her in these 4 to 5 inch pumps. She can't even walk in them. You know what I mean? Angel Reese
Yeah.
the other day looking like a damn baby giraffe. Couldn't
Right.
walk in these heels. And I'm like, yo, what are y'all trying to do right now?
Yeah, but we shouldn't have to listen. If a woman wants to emphasize her sexuality, and this is, I think, this is one of the problems with the WNBA. If a woman is attractive and she wants to highlight her sexuality and put out her figure or make herself look beautiful, that woman should not be put down. I mean, it's a free country, right? We all should embrace, she should be able to embrace her beauty, right? Embrace her sexuality. Because we got to be honest, we live in a society where sex sells. Like, we can't deny
I don't
that.
think she wants to embrace it. I think she wants to play basketball.
No, I'm not talking about Caitlin Clark. I'm talking the others, like the other women. The other
Okay.
women, like the Angel Reese. I see Angel Reese. Have you ever seen her TikTok videos? I mean, that's
Yes,
enough
yes,
to
yeah, yeah.
right. She's
And then
putting on skimpy
and then
stuff.
she
She's
get on then she
twerking.
get on the mic and talking about I was getting sexualized. Like, girl, I see your
Right,
TikTok.
exactly. I that's the only thing I call about the hypocrisy. I do believe that she was being threatened, and I do believe she was getting, but she was being a little bit hypocritical because two things can be right. She was
Yeah,
being a little bit hypocritical when she was saying that because yeah, you were out there putting TikTok videos of bikini and showing off your legs and all that kind of stuff,
yeah,
right? So but we should not shame those women that want to do that because we live in a society, unfortunately, good, right, or wrong, where sex sells. It's always going to sell, right?
right, right.
And
That's a fact.
I believe that the WNBA should embrace some of that. Now, is there some women that may not want to participate in that? Sure, right? But that will help sell the product whether you like it or not. Sex sells. It sells. And them embracing something like that instead of shying away from it, I think hurts the product a bit. Well, what's your opinion on that?
Um, I think it should be who's comfortable.
Right.
Whoever I feel like you should have a stylist you should have a pick of stylists to dress how you want, or if you can afford other stylists, that's not provided to you by your team, or not the team you play for, but your specific team, your PR teams and stuff like that, management and whatnot, right? So if you want to wear heels to the game and wear short shorts and or skirts and show some thigh and cleavage and all that, there do that. Go ahead, enjoy yourself, have fun.
Right,
But if
right.
you want to come to
Within
the
within
game,
certain parameters though. You don't
right,
want you
right.
don't want them
We
coming
don't
out
want
with booty shorts
cheeks
and
out. Yeah,
yeah.
we don't want no
Right,
cheeks out.
right.
But
Yeah.
if you want to come to the game in some I don't know, some slides and Nike Tech gear, Come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, be comfortable.
Right.
But well, okay, that's going too far. But you should have to be dressed. I
Mhm.
believe you should. I believe you should be dressed as a professional. But you shouldn't have
Right.
to have these girls out here. And once again, I'm speculating. I don't know if she was forced to wear that, but the way she was
Mhm.
walking and looking down, trying to get out of there, I'm like, yo, who put Caitlyn in that outfit? You know what I mean? Like,
Mm.
she didn't seem comfortable to me at all.
Right.
Let me see.
Right.
1 second. Let me see who this is. What's up, Chris?
What's good, my guy? It's Chris, Chris Adams.
Oh,
I've
what's
been,
good, fam?
Hey.
Stop to see you
what's
in the
good,
chat.
man?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir. I've been following you for a long time, for a minute. You know what I mean? And
Right on.
I respect where you're coming from. I respect like your point of view, the W or just basketball, or just life politics or whatever. So
Right on, bro.
showing you
Appreciate
some
that.
love, man.
For sure.
You
How do you feel about what's going on right now? The topic that me and Infamous are the conversation me and Infamous are having. You've been tapped in?
Yeah, I just feel like so with the W, right? They
Uh,
kind of messed up as far as like with the media wise, as far as like pushing Caitlin Clark. For example, like since Caitlin Clark came to the WNBA, they done play like 15 games, or my bad, like 10 games. Some
mm-hmm.
teams play like 4 games or whatever, or like 6 games or whatever, and
Nah,
every
real
game is on.
quick. I got it right here, Chris. Let me see. So I'm gonna just go down the standings. This is gonna be 12. Y'all
Okay.
just bear with me. So Connecticut is number 1. They're 9-1. They played 10. The Liberty have played 12. They're 10-2. Minnesota's played 10. Seattle's played 10. Vegas has only played 8. Atlanta's played 9. Phoenix has played 11. Chicago's played 10. Dallas 9. The Sparks have played 7. Indiana's played 12. So Indiana's played 12 along with who'd I say? The Liberty. The Liberty have played 12, and there's somebody else that was 9-3, right? Oh yeah, Indiana. So Indiana and the Liberty both have played 12. Washington's played 11. So yeah, they've played the most games with the Liberty.
But the game that they play, they always been on TV.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
like they forcing everybody to watch like Caitlin Clark. Now she can
Right.
ball. I'm not saying she can't ball. Like yeah,
Mhm.
she can ball, but it might not be her time yet as far as the development part.
Right.
So when you watch the game and then you see that okay, the last game that she played, she had 30 points. She took 15 shots. I could work with that. Heck
Uh-huh.
yeah, we could do that. But like some of the games would be like 4 for 16, 20 points. You
Yeah.
supposed to have that many points. You know what I mean? But it's like a learning curve type
Right.
like type stuff. So like I feel like they're forcing it on everybody where we should be like focusing on everybody in the league. Like I should be able to watch the Liberty play like today. They played Connecticut Sun. That's a good game. Or the
Mm-hmm.
A6. Because once you get past like the top three, like what does everybody have? And we need to focus on like the everybody else too at the same time. But at the same time, don't force a 0-11 team or a 1-12 team because Caitlin Clark is Caitlin Clark, and you're
Right.
missing out on everybody else.
Well, that's a
No,
good
No,
but
point.
I
When people are pushing because I believe they have 86 or 85% of their games are nationally are televised.
yeah,
and
I
they
have a
se- and
slight
they
push.
selling out, and they selling out.
Yeah.
Right.
They
I have
selling
a
out.
slight pushback on. I have a slight pushback on that. Here's the thing: Caitlin Clark is the biggest thing in the WNBA, whether we like it or not. The media, it's not her fault. We got to be honest.
Right.
It's not her fault. It's the media who's really pushed her. Because if you ever listen to her in interviews, she's not bigging up her chest. She's not, out there, uh, boasting or being flamboyant with her talent or anything like that. She just looks like a person that just wants the ball. The media is putting her out there, right? But here's the thing: we also got to look at it on the other end. It's a business, right? Caitlin
Mm-hmm.
Clark
Right.
brings eyes to the TV. She brings revenue. She brings
True.
advertising, right? So
Yeah.
if they know that if by putting her on TV, right, and putting the games on TV, they're capitalizing on the revenue and the marketing, right? So it's not their fault. They're looking at the money. They're looking at the business aspect. We can't really blame her. Yeah, we criticize her and everything. We criticize it and everything like that, and say it's not right. But guess what? They're looking at the money. They're looking at the advertising. They're looking at the promotion. They're looking at building the league, right? So that's what they're looking at, and that's what they're doing. So
Well,
it's not her
infamous,
fault.
infamous.
Put her out there as much as possible. I don't care. Go
Right,
ahead.
right. But look, this the thing about that. So this is what else I
Mhm.
want to get into, and I kind of touched earlier. If that's the case, why are they not putting her on the Olympics team?
And that's the thing. And that's the thing because I would have thought
That's a good
she would have
question.
been on the Olympic team immediately. You know what I
Right. Let
mean?
me let
But
me let me
like,
run this down to y'all real quick.
sorry,
Let me
go
run
ahead,
this.
go
Mhm.
ahead.
Not let me run this down to y'all real quick because honestly, I can't say that she's necessarily one of the best. What is it? They got a 12 woman roster right here, and I don't think she's one
Mhm.
of the 12 best players in the WNBA. I don't. But
No.
Chelsea Gray is on the roster, and she's been hurt this season. She's not
Mhm.
playing right now. Brittany Griner hasn't played
Facts,
this year.
facts.
Those two are on the roster, and while I do believe Chelsea Gray is the point guard, I wouldn't be mad at Caitlin Clark taking her spot. I
Can,
I
can,
I 100% wouldn't be mad if she took Brittany Griner's spot, but
can I ask a
um,
question, Ox? Just one
uh,
quick question. Is she? Oh, because I need more information. I think we need more information on it. Is she potentially a reserve, or is she just not participating at all?
well, I don't see her name anywhere on here. I haven't seen it
So
in the
is she
reserve.
a back? Like for example, if somebody gets injured, how's her experience in playing international? You know what I mean? Like international
We don't know
games,
Oh,
that.
different.
We don't
I
know that
missed
Yeah,
though.
MC Robinson. I missed it. I missed it. I didn't even tap in last night. But but with that being said, I have no idea about that. If
yeah. I
whether
think
or
we
not
need more
she's gonna.
information. I think we need more
But
Well,
even
information.
I
so,
mean, if
if
so, they
we use
wouldn't
that,
know that.
sorry, my bad.
And
But
she's also played for USA teams all coming up, 18U, 20U,
Okay.
or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Those whatever the younger teams. Her Page, a lot of those players. What's her name? Haley Van Lith. They all played together. You know what I'm saying? On
Hmm.
these international USA teams. Go ahead, Chris. What you were saying?
even so, if we're gonna use the logic, then if this is like the second coming of MJ or Steph Curry coming into the league, why wouldn't she be in the USA squad? Period. Christian Laettner even made it. You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't she even be in there? Period.
I think I
That
think
speaks.
Chris. To answer your
Can you
question,
hear me?
Chris, I think it's what Almighty Lambo is saying right here. I think they kept her off the roster to make sure none of the veteran players were upset about it. I
No,
think they're
but
coddling the veterans.
okay, if they call him a veterans, right? But if I don't know his name, but what he said is about the business. Then it was about the business, and all the eyes are gonna be there, and all the views that matters. Then she would definitely be on the squad. Now maybe in a W, they might not think she's ready. That's fact. That could be good. Whatever. But like,
Yeah, we
if
really don't
somebody's
know what
there,
this.
if
Oh,
somebody's
sorry.
the
Go ahead.
goat, they've been a goat since junior year going to senior year. They've been the best player at college basketball. Oh, this is the GOAT, right? Why wouldn't they be on the Olympic squad? Period. Forget 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 like who is gonna be mad at this point because we ain't never made money in 20 years. You know what I mean? Like we ain't never made no money. So now we got all the eyes right here, and why would she be on the team?
Yeah, we
Wait, they
don't
could
see
do.
that.
Go
We
ahead.
got to be careful because we don't know if it's a decision by her management or like there can be a lot of inner workings that we don't know about why there's a decision to leave her off the team. It could be her decision. She I mentioned I was listening to her after a game and she said that man, it's been so tiring. This was like the first time we got a chance to actually she hasn't even got a chance to even practice. She said her team
Facts.
hasn't even got a chance to practice
That's
a
facts.
full
That's facts.
practice since she's basically hit the WNBA running
Hmm
and she hasn't
That's a
had a
fact.
chance to, it could be her decision like, hey, you know what? I want to take a break. I want to work on my game over the summer, come back a better player, right? We
Yeah.
don't know.
Well,
I'm just saying, I'm just speculating. Yeah, go ahead.
they have been pushing games like back like a couple back to backs. Like for instance, the Liberty play today. They
Right.
play tomorrow too. But that is because I believe that is because the Olympic break they're going to have to take. So they're trying to get their full
Hmm.
season in. I think because they're going to do this, then go to the Olympics, and then they come back and finish the season. So
Right.
they're going to take a break during the Olympics. And that's very possible. Infamous. I just couldn't see it. Like I'm.
Hmm.
I mean, just if they invited her to the Olympics to come play, I couldn't imagine her saying no. But I mean, obviously that's not far fetched or
Yeah,
not
we don't know.
impossible. You know what I mean? So yeah,
And we got to
I
be
have no
careful.
idea.
Right. And we got to be careful too. I hear these, you just mentioned Chris, you mentioned, oh, if she's the GOAT, if she's the great, like,
That's
who
what they were
said that?
saying. That's what they were saying. That's what they
Who's
were
saying
saying. The
that?
media. The
Yeah,
media.
but
The
did you hear
media.
what you just said though? Listen what you just said. You said the
Yes, sir.
media said that,
That's and
right?
that's the
So I'm
problem. That's what's going
and
on. That's
that
what
is
I'm saying.
that is the major problem I was talking to with Ox. I was saying the media is pushing her out there, giving her all these labels, throwing all this stress and extra bravity on top of her that she hasn't said herself or she has not called for. So part
But
of
it's
the
not her fault. It's not her fault. She's just the
we have
chosen one. She's
sacrificed
the
her. We
chosen
have
one.
put her on the cross. You know, I hate to use that reference, but we're
Right,
the
right,
ones
right,
out there sacrificing her, right? And the
right.
media has to take when the backlash comes, she's gonna have to take the backlash, but the media has to take some of the responsibility for the backlash
They're not
because
gonna do
they're the
that.
ones that have done it.
They're not gonna do that though. This is the
I know they're
media.
not.
The media just want
Unfortunately,
to
yeah,
get their
you're right. They're
views.
not
You
going
know
to
what I
do
mean?
it.
They're not gonna do that.
They're just going to wipe their hands and keep moving, move on to the next one, and that's unfortunate. But go ahead, sir.
Like to
Go
me,
ahead.
Caitlin Clark is a baller. To me, she could hoop. Like it's not her fault. Like you're right, it's not her fault. She can hoop. Like next year, she's gonna have a better year than this year, or the next year after that, she's gonna have a better year than the previous year. I can see her development and the growth. Right now, the media pushed it because like the WNBA been making no money. So they gotta have everybody come in there with the views and Caitlin Clark because that's what we saw. And it started with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. That's when it started. That's when all this, oh, everything gonna change. Like the WNBA gonna be better. That's when it all started. To now, and it's like a lot of people just expected her to just to be like Steph Curry and shoot all these threes, and it's not like realistic if you like really play basketball. Like Diana Taurasi said it. Like she got a lot of waking up to do, and it's okay.
Mhm.
It's okay. Like it's okay, and she's going through that
It's
right
okay.
now, and
She's going to take her bumps. She's going to be all right. But guess
she's
what?
still like she's still balling now though. Like
Right. But
she's actually doing better than a lot of people would think, to be honest.
Mhm.
But as far
but
as the
guess what?
USA team, I would think she would be on the USA team, at least like the 11th man or something.
Yeah, I
You
would
know
think
what I
so as
mean?
well.
But guess
I'm
what? This is the
surprised.
best thing. This Caitlin Clark is one of the best things to happen to the WNBA. And here's why. We just been on this conversation for an hour
Hmm.
talking about the WNBA. When have you ever, Bob? When have you ever had
Yeah,
a live
yeah.
like this where you've had a conversation this long over the WNBA?
That's right.
Quite a few times on my channel,
Oh, okay, okay, but okay,
but like on
you know what I
PC or
mean though?
anywhere else,
Like,
no, never.
right, exactly. We're having this conversation is being had over sports platforms, non-sport platforms, political platforms, racial platform, whatever platform you can think of. This
Hmm.
is a topic that they're discussing.
Yeah,
That's not a bad thing, man.
that's definitely
But
not.
why they
Um,
only
and-
discussing Caitlin Clark, but they're not discussing like Cameron Brake
But we can't
or
control
Angel
that.
Reese or Cadeau. But they can control that because they need to broadcast other players to make everybody grow together. Like yes, we got our superstars. Yeah, that's gonna be that's a superstar. We're gonna market this person and da 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 da. But you can't leave everybody else behind because if you're trying to grow everything together, then you need to like grow everything together, uproot it, and let it develop. You know what I mean? Like we like
It's tough. It's tough, and here's why. I used to say forget about the casual fans, right? Back in the days
Mhm.
when
right,
I was watching basketball, I say, oh, we don't need casual fans. We just need the real hoopers that watch basketball that are dedicated to it. But guess what? As I've grown older, I've come to realize you do need casuals. You do need the people that are not completely invested in the sport. You do need
you
the
only
people
get
on
that
the
through the men
outside
though.
to in order to grow the sport. You need
But
casuals.
you
You
only
need
get that
people.
through the men though. You only get that through the men though. Through the
If
men.
you have
Like
to, you're right.
you only
Not
do
only
it.
through the men, but you need that. If the men could help do that, absolutely. Whatever means you need that investment. Here's the thing.
Fact.
Casual, if we want to be honest, the diehards will always be there. The casuals won't, right?
Mhm.
And most of the marketing in the NBA, the WNBA, and sports in general are not really marketed towards us. And how you know? I'll tell you how you know. The way that you know is how they talk about the sport on television. They dumb it down and they talk it in a sense or in a way that anybody can understand it when you watch it. They dumb down the talking. Not I'm not talking about all commentators do that, but quite a few commentators do that. They dumb down the sport. So the casual people are the ones that will pay, bring in the revenue, bring in the extra eyes and stuff like that. That's what they're trying to do. And
But
by
I don't know if
stirring,
the
go ahead.
casuals would. I don't know if the casuals would do that because like once a
Mhm.
casual would just get there and they like see the product and they be like, oh nah, I ain't feeling this. They're not gonna be there no more. They're gonna take like the dude, like I figured like you play sports. I know Bob plays
Mhm.
sports. You know what I mean? Like y'all really in like in tune. You know what I mean? So y'all
I
watch
see what
the
you're
game.
saying.
Y'all don't just watch one team. Y'all watch the game. Period. Whatever's on,
Mhm.
you're gonna watch it. If it's on TV or your national network or whatever the case might be, you're gonna watch it
Yeah, but it's
because
like it's
they're
like
gonna
selling.
bring your
It's like
female
selling a.
there.
Have you ever
They're gonna
been?
bring
Have
your
you ever
female
been
there.
to? I'll ask you a question. Have you ever been to like a seminar? A seminar?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you notice in a seminar when they're marketing a product, right? There's a whole bunch of people there, right? They're selling to a whole broad audience of people sitting down watching the seminar. Now, there's going to be quite a few people there that are interested in the product, and then there's some people that they're just to get a special promotion. They're like, oh, if I show up, I get a special gift or whatever like that. Here's the
Okay,
thing:
so that so
when it comes to marketing
wait
to the
wait wait wait.
casual,
So they're the
yeah, go ahead.
casuals then, right? So what you're saying is the people who are there to be there, them like the people who's actually in there, but the casuals are the people who's gonna be like, I see it, but I don't see it. So them the casuals,
No,
right?
no, you're gonna. My point is you're not going to get everybody. But guess what? You just want everybody to see the product, right? You're gonna get some people that they're gonna be enthused by the product. The
Yes, sir.
job is not to get everybody because you're not going to get everybody, right? You're not going to get everybody. But if you can catch the one or two that say, hey, you know what? Hey, this is not too bad. Like me, for example. I wasn't a huge fan of the WNBA, but then I started watching a couple games. I'm like, hey, you know what? This is not too bad. I can deal with this. This is not too
Right,
bad. I can literally sit down and watch more of this. You see what I'm saying? I was a
right,
casual. I'm
right,
still
right,
to a
right,
certain degree a casual, but now I'm more invested. Now I'm more interested with the Caitlin Clark thing, with the Angel Reese thing. I was following it, and then I literally sat down and watched a whole game. That would never have happened in the past, right? Now
right.
I see the Asia Wilsons and I see these other players, and I'm like, damn it, you know what? This basketball is not too bad. I mean, it's not 100. I'm not 100% sold, but guess what? You've now converted me. You see what I'm saying?
But
And
you
then there's
got
going to be
converted
others you're
through
going
the
to be
casuals,
converting
right?
like just like me,
But you
right?
got
Go
converted
go
through
ahead.
the casuals, right? You got converted through the casuals. Now
But I
Asia
was a
Wilson
casual.
been ball. Okay, right. That's what I'm saying. No
Yeah,
disrespect. I'm
yeah.
not disrespecting or nothing. But
Go ahead.
hardcore. You say like so you were the casual, so you got into the game through a casual lens, right? Now,
Right.
as a basketball lens, Asia Wilson been balling for like the past 3 to 4 years. Hardcore MVP status.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't even take that away from her. Period. But she's
Mm-hmm.
not even getting broadcast to the point where I feel like if Asia Wilson was getting broadcast hardcore, she would have a lot of females coming to her watching the game trying to be like her, opposed to like
Mm-hmm.
having Caitlin Clark come. Like Caitlin Clark can have a lot of females too,
Mm-hmm.
But
but it's
but
levels to it though. Like she's
but
not ready yet. She could be ready
You're
next year,
right.
but this
You're
year
right.
she's not ready yet.
No,
but
no.
Like she got to get stronger. Like you say, they didn't have a
Yeah,
whole
they need to put her. You know what they
training
did?
camp.
They
They didn't
put
have a
her
training camp.
right. They put her in the
I
oven,
respect.
and they took out the cake before it was fully baked. Like they should have
It was
made.
just
Yeah,
like
you know what I mean?
right.
Like, yeah, I get what you're
Right.
saying.
They
You're
was just
right.
like, here,
You're right.
Caitlin Clark, you the savior. Here, we're gonna throw you in the fire, and you take care of the league. And then like
But
everything
guess
burning
what?
down.
But here's a good thing, though. I mean, there's always a
Yes,
good
sir.
and bad. There's always a positive and a negative. But I think the positive factor of this is I think this is going to make her a stronger player.
Oh,
I
she
think
gonna be
this is going
strong.
to, she's going to be
I agree.
strong. This is going to make her stronger.
I agree.
Because here's
I
the thing
agree.
I think she just needs to, in all honesty, watching her game, I think she just needs to get a little bit stronger, hit the weight room over the summer, put some meat on those bones. You know, get a little bit stronger, work on her defense a little bit better. I think she'd be good. She'd be good. She's
I
only
think
going to
she could
get
get a
better.
midi.
She's only
I
going to
think
get
she
better.
could get a
Everybody's
midi.
been through the fire. Yeah,
If
go
she
ahead.
get a midi, she's
Hmm.
straight because she could facilitate. She could pass the
Yeah,
ball. Like she got
right.
the IQ. But if she could like, because
She's got a
everybody
very good
guarding for the
IQ.
three, she
Yeah,
could
her
pump
IQ is
fake,
high.
take 2 dribbles to the right, take 2 dribbles to the left, and then pull up the midi. Unstoppable. Hardcore.
Right.
That's what I think.
She'll be good until Juju Watkins comes in and takes her out of that takes her out of that, man.
I get the
Juju, I
next
think
one
Juju
up.
is the truth, man. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
sir.
just me. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but go ahead. I don't want to hog the mic. There's a new gentleman here. Go ahead, bro.
Yo, what's the word, gang? Yo, it's been a while, but we back on the graveyard. You already know how we doing it, bro. We back on the
Yes,
graveyard.
sir.
But
Here you go, Playboy.
y'all been chopping up on a lot of shit. It's hard for me to even keep up because y'all been chopping up on some real good shit. It's hard for me to keep up. Um, goddamn. One thing I would like to ask y'all, because I heard y'all say why they don't promote AJ Wilson. Well, let me turn that question around on you. Why you don't think they promote people like Breonna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu?
Ooh, that's my team, the Liberty too. So you right. You right.
Why they
I
not
can't even.
promoting the
You
Why
right.
they not promoting the white girl?
So that's then. So it's not about black and white then.
I wouldn't
It's
say
not
it's
about black.
about.
It's not
Well,
about black and white then.
I would say black and white throws it into it, but I would say that black and white it really came from college. To be honest with you, because you
From the
gotta remember,
juju, I'm not the juju. From the
not even
Angel
just
Reese
from
and
not even just from the Angel Reese thing, CA, not even just from the Angel Reese thing. Like before even all that angel stuff, they was calling her the Great White Hope. So that right there tells me so. Cause we've been y'all been chopping up on a lot. So like to circle back to one of the things y'all was talking about, y'all was talking about the audience and the target audience. So I want to bring that question right back. Who do you think is the audience and who do you think is the target audience?
But
Audience, the people you
that's
already have.
hmm
Target audience is a group of people that you want to bring in.
but here's the thing. That's the thing we were trying to figure out because I asked Big Ox Bob. I asked Bob the question. I said, listen, who is the target audience? And it took him a while to think about
I
it.
think it's the
And the
men. I
fact
think
that
it's
you
the
have to
men.
think about it, that is the problem. The fact that
I
you have to
think it's the
think,
men.
You, you, you,
I
you,
think it's the
you-
men.
so
that
I
is the
think it's the
problem.
men because the men is gonna the men are gonna bring the women to the game, and once the women's at the game, they're gonna watch because they're gonna be down with their man. But the man
Mm.
is the actual fan of the game. We can watch any sport, water
you see,
polo,
you see that.
boxing, soccer. We can watch anything. Like we in tune because we've been playing sports our whole life, type
No,
stuff. You know what I
but
mean? But the women,
no, but
they
see,
don't
But
take
see,
care of women. You know what
but
I
you would
mean? So
assume
we,
a
we
WNBA game should be
to
targeted
me,
at women though.
no,
You
but
assume
no,
you would assume that,
it can't
no,
though.
right?
It
I
can't.
wouldn't
But they're
No,
assume
it
that
not.
because
can't.
that
They're
no,
not
no, no.
doing that.
Hold on, I wouldn't assume that because
That's
that's not their history. Their history is not their marketing scheme has never been towards the women until now.
this
You said
season.
their marketing scheme ain't been towards the
It,
woman. So what?
till now, it hasn't been towards the women. Their marketing scheme has been to appease
Has
the
not.
men that they have here. Their
I
audience is men. Their
You're
target
right.
audience is little girls
Man,
or grown women. That's their target audience. That's who they trying to bring into this shit.
okay.
right,
So
right.
how exactly are they targeting like the women? Like I need to know that.
They talking to
What
women because they got like Junior Nick in New York. I'm in New York in the Bronx. They got like Junior Nicks. So I know in like Dallas, they probably got
Nah,
like
nah. I know how they
Junior Dallas.
targeting
You
the
know what I
like the
mean?
young girls like to get them in it, but how are they targeting women? Like
You can't target the women because
to
the women
me,
only
like
like
women
for
that's
women
over
like.
the age of 18, if they not basketball fans already, I don't think they're gonna become that just by watching the
Facts.
WNBA.
no
That's a fact.
belief, but you gotta realize all the things around the NBA and then compare and contrast the things with the WNBA. So like for example, the women they'll come to your games. Why they come to NBA game if they don't know nothing about the NBA? You know why? Everything around the NBA, all the amenities, all the attractiveness, all the optics. That's what bring people in. Then when you get to the game now, when you're watching the game, or if you're watching it from home now, it's not. It's just an entertainment purpose. It's not like you really understand what's really going on. So when you have that dynamic working right there, now you have to compare and contrast to the WNBA. So before anything, they didn't even have as much seats as they got right now. So like you couldn't even fill up the arena. They didn't have as much things going on for them like how NBA team has going on for them. So like those kind of differences right there highlight like, okay, you're not on the same level as an NBA. The women recognize that, and they're choosing not to support that fully 100%.
The
And that's
women.
because they didn't play sports
But
at
it's
a
not even
younger
about
age.
sports though, because some of the audience of the NBA never play sports, but they still in tune to the game because they see so much shit going
Nah,
on.
nah, 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 nah.
I mean,
Whoever
but
the
some of that audience is either the young
they
girls that you
played,
talked
they
about,
played.
or men.
Y'all not telling me every woman that come to the game played, bro. I went to games
No, I'm
where
saying,
they
I,
don't know what's going on, bro.
I'll say
I
out of
mean,
20
but the
women in your
women
whole
that's
life,
coming
right?
to the game, but those are the probably the mothers of the daughters that want to go see those games or something like that. I don't really see it like ain't no random ass chick that's going with her man to the game without their daughter. To me,
What?
I
You're
like
drunk.
come on.
You're bugging, bro. You can't.
How
It,
many?
You couldn't.
it,
What's the ratio? If I'm drunk, tell me the ratio then, bro.
There,
What's the ratio?
I'm
You
not
been
gonna
to
give you.
WNBA game?
Hold on. I'm not about to give you no ratio when I know for
No,
a
no, no,
fact
no,
people.
no, no. Why you
Hold
telling
on,
me
hold on.
I'm drunk then?
Because, bro, because people come to regular NBA games and they
Who?
don't know none of that, bro. Like, bro,
no,
Who?
but hear me out, hear me out. Out of 20 people,
hold on,
out of 20
hold on, real
women
quick.
in the world that you know, only two of them know sports legitly. Period in
Yeah,
your whole life. Like,
but
period. So
how many go into the game though?
they only go into the game because the dude brought them on a date. Or they want to have a family night because we can get we can get 5 tickets for whatever for the deal, and they don't even care about the game. But like
So,
the dude,
exactly.
he bringing his family out there for a family experience, right? Yes, he doing the dad thing. Yes, great. But the kids really don't matter because they don't really play that joint at the end of the day because people can quit anything that they want to do. So like they might
So,
try to play basketball, but they're gonna quit
so
at the end of
CA,
the day.
Let me ask you
Yes,
this:
sir.
can
Yes,
you
sir.
equate an NBA game to an amusement park for a family?
Yes, because
Exactly my point.
you can get the same experience. You can get the
E-
same
e-
adrenaline
Exactly my point right there, though. That's
or
exactly my
whatever the
point
case
right there.
might be from that specific thing.
But that's my point right there, though. Like they not treating it like, oh, this is the game that I love. They just treating it as an
But
amusement park, as a time.
you can't equate the 20 women that you know in your whole life. That's what I'm saying. Like any girl that you
I'm lagging, or is it
you
CA?
done met mad girls
Nah,
in
I
your
think that's
lifetime.
yeah.
I guarantee you, either 2 to 3, they knew sports. Whatever sport they were, they knew the game, but they get there for their man. So the man is the one who's gonna bring attention to the W because a girl gonna get jealous because why you want to go watch her, where as in
But
That's what
CA,
I'm saying.
but CA. Here the thing is, right? The thing is to bring the girl in
that
without bringing
Prescott
the
or
man in.
whoever.
Hopefully,
That's why they go to the game type
no,
shit.
no,
No
no,
diddy, but that's why they go to the game.
no. But CA, my thing is the goal is to bring the woman in and then make her come in with either her girlfriend or her friends. Like, I agree with you on the starting point. All right, make the man bring the girl in. Okay, the goal is to make that girl come back in without that man
How they
on
gonna
her
do
own
that? So
volition.
Wait, what?
you ever had a girl that you knew who would be like, yo, I'm about to go to the WNBA game just for me and my girl. You ever had that?
No,
You ever
never,
it's not happening. If it's
never
one
Only one time.
happened.
time, that's one
Only
time.
one time, and
That's
that
like
girl was a
10%
hooper.
out of
She was a hooper. That was the only reason why she got
that,
in there,
that's
because
what
she
I'm
was a hooper.
saying. And
Yeah,
that's what
she
I'm
got to be a
saying.
hooper
The
to
people who
begin with.
play ball
Ain't
go there.
yeah. Ain't no chick getting into WNBA in her 20s, bro. Like, get out of here.
But we got grown
Yo,
men getting to the NBA in their 60s
you
though.
guys are making some excellent points. Here's the thing. The best way to market the NBA at this point, the WNBA, is you gotta hit the under 18. I believe you got to hit the young women. Here's the thing: you got to get them, you got to get them accustomed to the sport at a young age. Like they should start little girl camps. You know, they should send
Right,
some of
right,
the
right.
top players to talk to kindergarten students, whatever. Talk to schools, go to schools, do like camps in schools. You know, do like guest appearances at schools, like, and then have some of them go to some of the colleges, whatever. Start at a young age so you can start the organic growth of these young girls, implanted in their brains of the young girls how to be NBA players and how to
But they've been
aspire to
doing
be
that
the
though.
look up. That's what
I
they
think
need to
the
do.
I think the marketing plan has already happened, and it's happened with Caitlin Clark. They basically got liberals in Central America, bro. Like her teacher was on Good Morning America, and she said she was gonna be she said she just got fever tickets, bro. Like them tickets sold out. So, yo, we gotta
But
understand how much like what are those tickets in those groups divided in kids,
mm,
white, mostly white America, mostly middle
mm,
white America, bro. Like whether it's male, female, children, or whatever the case may be, bro. Like, and
right.
mostly people that just want to see her. You know what I'm
Well, you got to
saying?
understand, there's a thing in marketing called retention, though. Here's the thing: the key that they got to look at in marketing is retention. Yes, you can get these people, but how are you going to retain them?
How
How are
you
you
gonna
going to
keep
keep
them
them
here?
there?
How you gonna keep them here and
Right.
bring them back?
So
That's my
the
question.
retention, the Caitlin Clark thing, unfortunately, we live in a microwave uh, world that we live in. You know, everything
Microwave
is
society,
we jump
everything
on
broke.
one thing, and then once it becomes less exciting, we jump on the next, right? So here's the
hmm
thing:
Yes, sir.
you got to find how to retain your retention rate. Yes,
Right.
you can get these people interested in Caitlin Clark, but how long Caitlin Clark is going to be popular for? You got to find a way how to keep her popularity sustaining the lead, because you can get the eyes in the you can get everybody in the door, but once the product fades and the product is not what they thought it would be, then they're like, oh, we're just gonna move on to the next thing.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty
but
sure the NBA had the same thing going on in their head, bro, when Larry Bird came and went.
no, but
And
go
I
ahead.
don't think they filled that void yet, bro. Like, so the thing is
Mm.
like when you have a 10+ year period of Caitlin Clark, then you start to bring it. Then what the fans that came in right off the rip and started buying season tickets right off the rip, then those elevate to other groups of fans. You know what I'm saying? Like the fans that you was talking about, like the little
Hmm.
girls in the camps and all of those stuff, bro. So
Right.
you giving it time to elevate, but you starting off with a nucleus of people that just want to see really one person and letting it elevate into like a 10-year period to
But
and let it.
let me ask you all a question. Is that sustainable? Building
No,
building the WNBA brand on Caitlin Clark, is that a sustainable
It's
way
not.
of building the
No,
product?
let me say this
No,
real
it's
quick.
not, but it's a
no,
good
sir.
start. But
No,
the
sir.
thing and the thing is,
It's a good
if you
start,
look
but
at the
no, it's not.
WNBA track record,
Ox,
bro,
we
like
can't
this
hear you.
really.
We can't hear you, Ox.
You don't know,
Ox, we
bro.
can't hear. I think is he saying something? We can't
Bobby, you
hear
No,
trying
you.
to talk?
he
No,
probably
he on the
it's a,
phone.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So
okay,
He
never
gonna
mind.
say it.
what I
Yeah,
was
go ahead.
about to say is I don't think it's sustainable long term, but it's a good start and to evolve into another type of fan base that's going to stay consistent. Now the thing
Hmm.
is, the reality is that all of the fans that supporting her now remotely, bro, like
They're
you
the
could make that
hardcore fans.
you can make the case that a lot of the fans that supporting her now, bro, is the fans that was probably supporting Bird when he first got to Boston. You can make that same case, bro, realistically, because I mean, look, it's mostly liberal people, but they just want to see her. They want to see how she can navigate and bring white America together. You know what I'm saying? Like for that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, what she's gonna be when the game is gone, we don't know.
Good
Now is
luck
it
with that. Good.
listen, listen. They had 25 previous years to bring in a consistent fan base, bro. Like realistically, bro. Like so,
Facts, facts.
to me, this is a good. This is better than nothing. You know what I'm
True,
saying?
true. True.
It's way better than nothing. Like you damn near
For real.
sold
For
more.
real.
The Indiana Fever started 0-5, and they was selling more tickets than the Pacers, who was in the Eastern Conference Finals.
There you
That's
go.
cap though, because the seating is different. The seating, you can't tell me that they played the Knicks in the second round, or they played Boston in the third round, and they had more fans at a game 3 in Indiana than they had for Caitlin Clark. Cap, it's cap, it's
Bruh,
cap,
listen,
it's cap,
listen. If you
bro.
want to go
It's
online and
cap.
find it, bro, like you go online,
No,
bro. I ain't saying it out of
they're gonna have
nowhere.
it posted. I'm not saying that you. Sir. I'm not saying you're a liar or nothing. That's not what I'm saying. I just don't believe it because,
Oh, you
come
think they're
on,
throwing some
like
extras
You
on
think
that?
they
Some
throwing
extra
they made that
extras.
sauce?
up?
Yes, because
Hey,
they
they
gotta
could
throw
be.
extras
Hey, they could be. They could
they
be.
gotta get people to watch the games, and they got all we know is Caitlin Clark. But to go back is okay. Do y'all think that the parents should be more? They should be more targeted because like if everybody knows like taking care of the kids, you gotta pay mad money, this or whatever the case might be. But if the parent paying their money to go see Caitlin Clark or whoever, and they're not like, oh, I'm not wasting my money on this.
I
Mm.
mean,
Do
listen.
y'all think that the
For all we
parents should
know,
be targeted?
15, 20 years from now, it's gonna be a whole bunch of white girls from Indiana, from Central Indiana in the NBA.
Right.
For
Right.
all we know, bro.
No,
Like
I mean,
so,
I
But
mean,
listen.
here's the
let's
thing. Here's the thing.
not act like the Midwest can ball though. The Midwest can ball a little bit. You know what I mean?
No,
I'm
no,
not
no.
gonna
I'm
say
not
Yeah.
they can
saying that,
ball. You know
but
what I mean? But
I think the dichotomy that like she ultimately wants to reach, bro. We don't know what that dichotomy is right now. All we know is that mostly liberal white America, bro, in central in the
you know,
central
back in the
part of
day.
in the central states, bro, like done
They're
bought the tickets
embracing
right
her.
off the rip. That's all
Yeah,
we
they're
know.
embracing her. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a
So
But
question.
here's the
All
where
right,
it
thing.
back
goes
in the
from here,
day,
we don't know,
where
but we know it's better than the last 25 years. That's what we do know.
no, it's not.
Here's the thing. Here's the
No, it's
thing.
not because what I'm looking at.
We know.
Hold on, sir.
It's up
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
go ahead.
2,000%.
1 time.
How is it
It's not.
not?
Okay, that's the number. They all right. I feel you, but you can't tell me you watch better basketball when the Comets were winning 4 in a row, playing the Liberty 3 straight. Even Maya Moore, that is better than it is now. No, no,
No,
I can't go with that.
I'm
I
not
can't go
saying
with
that.
that.
I'm not saying that.
No,
I'm
I'm not
saying
a
in
casual
terms
fan. That's what I'm saying. Like
I'm
I can't go
saying
with that.
in terms of like the fan base, whatever fan base that they were trying to reach in the last 25 years to consistently watch the WNBA and pour dollars into the WNBA in terms of merch and all of that stuff and sneakers
And it
and
only happened this
all of these
year.
things, bro. They
You're right.
it wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like this she
It
only
only
played
happened this year. You're right.
she
You're
barely
right.
played 15 games and got deals from Nike. She getting commercials left and right, bro. Like and merchant sales done went up 2,000%. These are all facts.
You're
So
right.
my thing is,
No,
bro,
you're right.
so
You're
my
right.
thing is like whatever consistent fan base and consistent dichotomy that she's going to reach, we don't know who they are right now. We don't. That's the truth.
It's gonna have to
We
be. It's gonna have to be the new era though, because like the old era, our era, and then the era under us is done. They're gonna have to be like the 5, 6, 7 year olds who
yes.
like they're gonna have to be them. That's gonna have to be the target audience for them because like this era right now, nah, I can just go on YouTube and watch anything I need to watch or whatever case might be, and whatever the case might be. But I think like
Shit.
that could be the
My
target
bad.
audience.
Yeah.
What's good, y'all?
Can we
What you
be
say?
on?
What I miss, y'all?
You straight, Alex. We still on the same
Another one.
topic.
Now
We
we
was
having
having
a
a
good
conversation.
We was
conversation, bro. We
talking
having a
about
good
the core
conversation,
audience,
bro.
bro. Like what
Oh
I,
who
I
yeah,
was
want
the
to ask you.
core
I want to
audience?
ask the whole panel.
yeah.
I want to ask the whole panel a
Real
question.
quick, infamous,
Go ahead.
before you do ask that question, let me just real quick, let me holler at the people and let y'all know if you just getting here. We talking about WNBA action right now. We are gonna get back into the NBA Finals talk after we wrap up this conversation. But anybody that's in here, man, appreciate you for popping in. Appreciate you for showing love. Make sure you like and comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed, share this content if you haven't. I also want to shout out my man Breezy for giving me the quote of the month. This month of June. The quote of the month is you can't buy energy, you got to get some sleep. I know I fell victim to it yesterday trying to just keep pushing and I couldn't, man. I passed out. Or not yesterday, I'm sorry, today. Missed the whole WNBA stream, man. I apologize for that. I'll let y'all down, but I'm gonna make it up tomorrow. In the meantime, I want to also shout out everybody that if you're going through some things, maybe if you have any type of substance abuse problems, any issues like that, you trying to get sober or you just newly sober, I want y'all to consider hollering at my man Kelly. You know, he has a very good program to keep you going on the right path, on the proper path. Go to lifebeyondsobriety.com. Check out my man Kelly. I'm gonna let him tell you about it real quick.
Hey, it's Kelly here, former crack addict, recovery coach, and Life Beyond Sobriety. That is my private online community for people in addiction recovery who want to set big goals now that they're sober and make those goals happen. We learn strategies in weekly live coaching sessions to make those things come true. Go to lifebeyondsobriety.com and check it out 2 weeks for free.
Hell yeah, man. Y'all check that out if you need those resources, man. Never be ashamed to better yourself. But go ahead, though. You was about to ask a question?
Yeah, I just want to ask you a question to everybody on the panel. I know Ox, this question probably doesn't apply to you, but how invested is everyone else on the panel in the WNBA? Are we just having this conversation because of Caitlin Clark? Because I gotta be honest, how invested is everybody here on the panel? Do you all really,
I'll answer that
really
question
watch the
first.
WNBA?
I answer that question first. Last
I
night,
watched the WNBA since 98, 99. When it
Okay.
first came out, the first game when the Liberty played the Sparks, I was locked in.
Okay.
I'm 40 years old, so I was locked in.
I'll
Stu
answer
Wick,
that question
Kika
by saying,
Panachero, hardcore.
my bad. I'm not to cut you off. I answer that question by saying, bro, like I'm getting more locked in terms of like it's just seeing how what changes the league is gonna go through. Yesterday I streamed my first game. It was the Seattle Storm versus the Las Vegas Aces. And I'm not gonna lie to you, the best player on the court to me, bro, in the 2 hours and 30 minutes that I streamed and did the color commentary for that game, to me, was Jewel Lloyd, bro. I ain't
Lloyd.
gonna lie,
Yep.
she got to where
Lloyd.
she wanted when she wanted. Bobby been bringing her name up for over a year, and I'm just now, but like really starting to watch, and I kind of watched in spurts, and I watched the whole 2 hours and 30 minutes of why Bobby was bringing her name up, man. Like she's very in control of the game, um, moving around like, and I'm not gonna give my whole dichotomy on the whole league just based off of one game because a lot of teams play different. I was supposed to do the Liberty game earlier that was on ABC, but I overslept because I was trying to edit videos all last night or whatever, trying to get shit right or whatever. But and I messed around and fell asleep late. So, but I did. Seattle did win yesterday. They defeated the Las Vegas Aces. I think the score was 89-80 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I think
Yeah.
Nika, who y'all might know as Shanae's sister, she had
Yeah,
about
Mecca Woman Cup.
she had a double 13 and 10. Skylar Diggins, who y'all might know, she had 21 and 7. When I looked at the Aces, they seemed out of sync in the second half. Realistically, Kelsey Plum, she was looking for a shot in the second half, couldn't really find it. Asia did.
Leaf, hold on. Before we break all the game down, let me let's get everybody to answer Infamous question real quick about how invested are y'all in the WNBA and kind of stay on that topic real quick. Only reason I say that just because I want to get back to the NBA Finals eventually too. We've been on this topic for quite some time, Leaf, and I want to hear what y'all got to say about Game 2 tomorrow. But easy. You care to answer Infamous question about how invested are you into this season of WNBA?
I mean, I'm way more invested in the Caitlin Clark thing. Like, it wasn't the Caitlin Clark thing that really brought me in. It was, I mean, that was a talking point right there. But to be honest, like, I started seeing the pretty women, bro. Like, I mean, if anything, I'll really give it to Cameron Brink more than anything on why I got into the WNBA. But I mean, after a while, when I started seeing all the talent, I was like, all right, I'm gonna stay here. But I mean, for me personally, there's a lot of things with the WNBA on the reasons why I didn't watch it. So like, it's kind of difficult. I would have to like go down the line, but I ain't trying to hog the mic. But like, it go past Caitlin Clark, but I would say like, 100% scale, I'll say I'm 85-90% invested.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I think that was a dope conversation. I was listening to the back end that I missed, and y'all brought up some really good points. And I think that the WNBA should kind of hone in on their marketing and who they're marketing to, and Somebody made a good point too about a lot of times when females go to games, it's more so like they getting taken to a game. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like the idea of the WNBA is failing because women don't support women. Like women aren't the big spenders of the NBA dollar. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I think that's just one of those talking points that's, it's unnecessary, and it really holds no weight because I don't think the women are the ones driving the NBA. But yeah though, so I want to get back into something, and I want to hear from all of y'all. I'm gonna start with you, Leaf. What you think about tomorrow? And I will mute your ass as soon as you start hating.
Bro, what you talking about now, bro? Your mic just went out, I think.
Yeah.
Nah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Easy, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
What the fuck? What the fuck you talking about, Bobby? Come on, man. Like,
I'm talking about game two of the NBA Finals tomorrow.
Game 2. I think Dallas, they're gonna be a whole lot better than what they were shooting wise. I think if Dallas is gonna play Kleber and a lot of the players that they bench that they've been playing, they
Damn,
got to
easy.
shoot. But my damn, if
Nah,
they're gonna
that
play,
was easy.
yeah, if they're gonna play Kleber and a lot of the players that off their bench that they've been playing, they got to shoot better. They just got to shoot better just to make a lot of the wing defenders on Boston honest. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect Porzingis to have the type of game that he had last game. To be honest with you, but I think on Jason Kidd gonna make the proper adjustments defensively, bro. Like, but if Dallas could keep the game close, I think that favors them. Because we all know how dangerous they are in a close game in the fourth quarter.
Leaf, let me ask you
Boston.
something, bro. Let me ask you something, bro. Um, were you what type of joy did you feel in game one to be able to say that it was Kristaps Porzingis in the second quarter that drove that victory as opposed to Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown for that matter? Were you excited about that?
Was I excited about what?
Were you happy that Kristaps Porzingis had such a good second quarter so that you could say that he was the reason they won instead of JB and JT?
Um, in all honesty, I'm not happy about Boston winning at all. Me personally. Just off
So
the strength that
there
it's
was
Boston.
no
No,
like there was no consolation
there was
prize.
no there was no consolation prize. I think Boston is doing what we've been know that they could do. Anybody on any given night could take over.
Bless you, sis.
You know, anybody on any given night could take over. Whether it's White, we seen White have some games where he took over. We had um with Porzingis in the lineup, their defense is pretty much the shit. I mean, because when you got him man in the paint and blocking shots, as a rim protector, then you allow JB to roam, and then you allow JT to roam, and then you allow Drew to be on ball like he's always been. You know, so everything is in sync. Al Horford played great as usual for his age, man. I mean, that's a no brainer. I mean, but to be all honest, bro, like I think Boston they did everything they needed to do in game one. They won the game by it was a committee based win, but I mean no one person needed to take over. But Porzingis did get the ball rolling, bro. Like in the first quarter with the mismatches that he had, man, and I think that's how eventually they could win the series. But if the games is close, I think it favors Dallas. Just in my opinion. But
So
Boston
Leaf,
did.
do you still think that Dallas is going to win the finals? Because if y'all turn your attention to this here, can everybody see this?
Yeah, I think.
If you turn your attention to this here, um, of all five people up here, including me, Easy and Leaf, were both in this. Both of y'all got Dallas winning the finals. Easy, you got Kyrie Finals MVP. Leaf, you got Luca, most clutch, all that. Best performance, JT, you got Luca, best defender, Gafford, Drew. Do you guys still stand behind this?
Absolutely.
Uh,
I definitely will. To answer your question, absolutely, because I don't think every game is going to be a double digit win.
Well,
Um,
easy as Kristaps Porzingis being the most disappointing. Do you still feel that way after game one, easy? That
Uh,
he'll flop now?
I gotta see how because like I can't just base it on one game. Like one game he did all right, but like what happened? Let's just say like this series goes 6 or 7 games, and you're no show for the rest of the series. They learn how to fucking take you out to play. Then it still could be disappointing. But right now where I stand, it looks kind of bad. It looks bad right
Fellas, we still infamous Chris. Y'all still here?
Yeah, it's still here, bro.
Yeah, what y'all think going into game 2 tomorrow?
Um, uh, just my assessment. My assessment of game two looks like this. Kyrie's not gonna have a bad game like he had the first game. I don't think so. I think Luca, they've shown throughout all the series, they've recovered. You very rarely have two bad games in a row. So I think Jason Kidd is gonna come up with a scheme, come up with a plan, come up with something to get Kyrie in good spots. Like if we want to be honest, Kyrie just missed a lot of shots. They missed a lot of shots. Now, yeah, Boston's defense is on another level. I will admit that. But Kyrie just missed a lot of shots. Luca missed a lot of shots there. Luca doesn't. They can't hide Luca in this series. That's one of the things too. He can't be hidden. So he's facing a little bit more pressure now. But we got to be honest. We got to be honest. Practically everybody in the Boston starting lineup can take anybody off the dribble, and that's a huge advantage. They don't
Right,
need somebody to get them the ball. Like anybody can just grab the ball and go, right? And
right,
then when you have
100%.
2 points of attack, you got two closers and 3 points of attack, maybe even four if you want to add White in there. It's hard to stop that flurry when it starts to hit you. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
want everybody that wasn't here at the beginning of this show, an hour in, let's say maybe an hour and 30 minutes ago, if you weren't here, then I want to reiterate my first point about this series and why I think this is going to be such a lopsided series. Because of the top 8 players in this series, 6 of them are Celtics. Of the top 8 players in this series, 6 of them are Celtics. With the lopsided like that, there's no way Dallas can win this series.
I mean, with that being true, I really believe that the help that like what Jason Kidd has been able to do and the adjustments that he's been able to make all playoffs, all postseason. I personally think that the games could be close enough in striking range to where Dallas could have their best moments in this series. I don't think every game is like for like what you saying that, bro. Like you giving an indication that every game is going to be a double digit win, and we all know, bro, the way that you beat Dallas, you got to beat them pretty much handily. You can't leave the game close, bro. We all the Clippers figured that out. OKC figured that out. Minnesota figured that out, and Boston is going to figure out the same thing we already knew. So realistically, bro, like
You're comparing this to uh, what happened in the previous 3 series, and that's not fair to Dallas. What you're asking from Jason Kidd is not fair. What you're asking from Dallas is not fair. This Boston Celtics team is not Oklahoma City. They're not the hobbled Clippers, and they're better than Minnesota as well. You know what I'm saying? So what you're asking from Jason Kidd, saying what you said was the adjustments he's made already shows that he can get it close enough. He's making these adjustments against inferior teams to Boston.
I mean that all might be true, but listen, we seen
Ain't no might
Boston.
to it, Leaf. These are facts.
Listen,
Well, look,
listen.
can I say something real quick?
With all of that being
Yeah.
said, bro, like I think Boston. Listen, Boston, bro. Like if we really gonna be honest, bro. Like Boston is known to let teams back in games. They known
This
for
ain't the
That's
doing
only
same
that.
game
team, Leaf.
two. That's only game
We're not
two.
talking about we're
That's
not talking
only in
about
game two.
No, no, no.
yo,
We talking about the same team.
I'm not going to have a conversation about series of the past. This is a completely different team, and this team here has completely dominated this year. They won what,
So they
62
winning every
games?
game by double digits.
No, I'm saying they're
Uh,
gonna win in 4 or 5. They're gonna be 4 or 5. And if I can say something real quick before I go, they're gonna win in 4 or 5 because it's like the way Boston plays, they're ready. And Drew Holiday, is a factor. Porzingis is a factor. I don't have to have Porzingis score 18 points in the first 2 quarters. He can have 18 points in 4 quarters, and he's gonna be as effective hardcore because he's gonna block. He's gonna block. He's gonna protect the rim. He's gonna get him out in the open. And at the end of the day, I don't think nobody on the wings can either guard Jalen Brown or Jason Tatum when it counts. But then we're gonna take that away. Drew Holiday, and you still got old dude Al
Al
Horford.
Horford.
He's gonna be clutch. You still got Derek White. He's always clutch. So it's like what Bob said. Like it's like out of the 8 players, 6 of them are the best players of the series. Like at first I was like, damn, I can't count Kyrie out. But like when I look at it as basketball, like I don't need Porzingis to have 45 or 30 points. You give me 18 points in 4 quarters and 3 blocks, we're good. Period. You know what I mean? And they're gonna make the adjustment at the end of the day. To me, I'm
I
sorry,
think
y'all,
I
but
think I
that's
think
me.
it's possible for Boston to get cold, and it's possible for Dallas to capitalize on that. That's all
Of
I'm
course,
saying, bro. Like,
of course, it's possible. Leaf, it's basketball. Of course, it's possible. Who is this? Yo,
Yo, what's good, bro?
what's going
You hear
on,
me?
fam? Yep.
Shit, man, cool it, bro. I mean, I was, shout out to you, bro. I don't know if you remember me, my nigga, but I told you about a year and a half ago about Kaminga and Kerr, my nigga. But
Yeah.
that's a whole different. That's a whole different topic.
Okay. What's going?
But
What you got? What
but
you got? What you got for tomorrow?
as far as the
Yeah.
finals go, yeah, Boston got these niggas, bro. Like the Mavs not built
You're
like
not
that,
giving
bro.
Dallas no type of chance.
No type of chance, bro. Like
No.
people got it twisted. The Mavs, and shout out to the Mavs, but they ran into some faulty teams, bro. Some teams that ain't got a lot of options. They don't have they can't defend like that really. Minnesota can defend to an extent, but at the same time, their offense was just basically Anthony Edwards as far as a creative standpoint. They had Rudy. They were playing Rudy way too much. But what Boston is going to do to the Mavs, bro, they got switchable defenders. They're going to contest everything, and they can spread them out. So those bigs, because the big people sleep, the bigs on the Mavs is the difference. Them lob threats and that rim protection. But
Well,
with the Celtics,
they're not getting that with the Celtics.
Yeah, it's a non-factor because now those bigs that get out the paint, the Celtics can switch everything and still contest Luka. Bro, the Celtics got about 3 or 4 boys, bro, that can really guard Luka tough. And Kyrie.
I think that's cool. Yeah.
So at that point, now you living and dying with Luka taking contested shots. And at that point, bro, it's too easy. Honestly, the Celtics was really playing with the Mavs. Once they got cold from 3, the Mavs came back and they said, okay, let's stop playing. We can attack more. We can go to the rim. They can get to the bucket when they want to. Because Luka and Kyrie got actually guard this series.
Yeah.
Luka can't stand. Sure. He can't stand and watch McDaniels in the corner and play and not do nothing.
Got to guard somebody.
I think the Timberwolves should have beat them. The Timberwolves really let them off the hook. Even though they limited, they really let them off the hook.
I can't get with that. I can't get behind that one just because I feel like Minnesota pretty much got dominated. It really wasn't close to me. If Minnesota would have made it a better series, I could agree with you just because
I hear what you're saying.
Initially, I had Minnesota winning the series, but the way that Dallas went in and took care of them, I got to flip it all the way around. Like you can't get beat up like that and act like you really had action in the fight at all.
So what you saying? Just off the strength of what Dallas did to them, Minnesota don't match up with Boston in the series?
No, not at all.
Well, we're not even talking about that. We talking about them.
Boston is a better team. Boston is clearly the better team.
The thing is, Minnesota's problem, they was mentally weak. Minnesota didn't know how to win. They almost blew the Denver series.
Yeah,
that series shouldn't have went how it went.
Real quick though, yo, hey, Easy, did you want to get your take in on this finals though? Because we gonna wrap it up pretty soon, so I want to make sure you get your take off too.
I mean, I ain't got too much to say about it. I really want to see how the game unfolds for game 2. So like, I ain't really got too much to like really put like definitely on down. You feel what I'm saying? I like how the chess match is really being run by 2 coaches right now. J Kidd is doing a lot right now, even behind the scenes and even in media, just to make sure some things happen on the court. So like, I
You
like
think
the chess
that
match.
was a chess move? You think that was a chess
Yeah,
move? What he said earlier?
most definitely.
So you don't
Hopefully,
think he believes that, or do you think he believes it, but he's only saying it to fuck with JT, or you don't think he believes it at all?
I mean, I mean, me personally, I don't think he fully believes it, but like, I still think like he believes it to a certain extent. But like that's still a chess move right there, still in itself. That, like 2 things could be happening at the same time. Like, yeah, I could be telling you, boom, yeah, you are the best player, but I'm hoping that shit will fuck up your other players. So like, so 2 things could be happening at once.
It is a mental move, though.
But I like the chess move. It's a lot going on. There's a lot of basketball like adjustments going on right now. So like, I really enjoy what I'm looking at right here. To be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
But so let me hop back in here real quick, like off what you just said, bro. So was it a chess move what Kid did? It was a move to an extent, but at the same time, not really, bro. Because I think at Drew, people was getting on Drew. What Drew did was though, he gave JB confidence. I don't think Tatum is gonna be rattled. I don't think Tatum is gonna be worried because what Drew said.
did.
I'll be honest with you. Because Tatum, honestly,
hold on, bro.
might take.
Hold on, real quick.
What
you mean? What you mean? Drew gave him confidence? Like in what way?
What he said about JB?
After the Eastern Conference Finals.
No, I'm talking about you heard what Drew said about the whole who's the best player, right?
What Drew Holiday said?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't hear Drew. I ain't hear what Drew said. What Drew said?
What? You ain't see the interview?
I didn't hear it neither. What he said?
Yeah,
I heard what Jason Kidd said. I ain't hear
Drew said he ain't lying. Nigga, Drew said that he ain't lying. He said JB was guarding the best player. He guarding Luka. He said a lot of things. So I mean, Drew basically said like, nigga, okay, he ain't lying. So you can take it either way.
You got to look at it from Drew Holiday's standpoint. I think
Drew respect that. Drew love that shit.
Drew Holiday look at Jaylen Brown like, nigga, you like a 6'7" version of me for real.
Yeah, that's a fact. Nigga, you tough. You in his pocket. Now people. I mean, Tatum tough. I mean, I'm not gonna say who better or not. I mean, I think Tatum probably better right now, but at the same time, on any given night, nigga, anybody could be better. So
exactly.
KP was the best game 1. So at the same time, it's like
I like a team like that. I like a team where any given night, four of these players can go off for something. And Derek White put it in too. So I like a team like that, especially the fact that on the defensive end of the court, you can switch everything.
All them boys strap. All them boys is strapping. That's what I said. They strapping, and then Luka and Kyrie got a guard in space. You ain't getting to relax now on defense. You gotta really guard these boys, or they gonna cook you.
Yeah.
You see Luka, he can sag off people on 3. Now they gonna burn your ass. Boston, they gonna miss a couple. But when them boys get hot, come on, bro.
With
and
all
I'm a Warriors fan,
all
big odds. Hey, I'm all Warriors over here, bro. We got them boys.
Yeah.
They I don't know if y'all remember game 1. We was busting their ass. Man, they start hitting them threes, bro.
With all of that being said, bro, we all know, bro, the tide could change. Listen, we ain't gonna sit here and act like it's impossible for Boston to basically go cold. And
why I'm not gonna act like that, Leaf? Not damn that. I am gonna act like that, Leaf. There's no possible way. There's no Leaf. There's no possible.
They can get to the rim. Hey, bro, Boston can get to the rim if they want to.
All right, Bobby.
If they want to, they can get to the rim.
Hold up, Leaf. What I'm saying is this, Leaf. Of the top 8 players in the series, 6 of them play for the Celtics.
You said that already.
Yeah, but I need you to understand that, Leaf. I need you to understand that. Like,
I agree with you the first time. Ain't nothing for me to understand, bro. All I know is Boston.
How could a team win like
all
that?
I know is, bro, like let's stop acting like it's impossible for Boston to get sporadic. Let's stop acting like it's impossible for Boston to start.
It's impossible for this Mavs team to beat them. This Mavs team ain't good. This Mavs team ain't good enough. I'm
What's
sorry,
the
they're not
chances?
good. They're not no
What's the
big
All right,
finals
percent? What's
team.
the
They're
Leaf?
not no
What's the
big boy
percent
finals
chance?
team, bro. I'm being
all
honest
right,
with you.
all right,
What's
all
the
right, all right, man.
what's
All
the
right.
chances you
Say
giving
less.
them, Leaf? No, before we wrap it up,
This is a
because
weak.
we are about
This is a
about
weak
to
West team.
hold on real quick, bro, because we are about to wrap it up. Leaf, before we go though, can you give a percentage chance the Dallas Mavericks have?
The percentage chance that Dallas have right now, they right
Yeah.
now they got it. Right now they got a 25% chance. It
Damn,
depends on how the
you got
games
no
go.
confidence in the boys.
To win?
I think that's too much confidence. But
That's too
Yeah,
much.
yeah, I know too. But
yeah,
I'm saying, but he
Leaf,
when
I
he was
think that's too
talking,
much confidence.
Wait.
when he was talking, like he had him 50 at
Wait.
least.
Hold on. To win the next game or win the series?
The series.
The
To win
series.
to win the series, I gave him 25. To win the next game, I gave him 50.
50.
Nigga, what?
Okay.
That's contradiction. Hey, bro, Ox, if they win the next game, don't they chances increase?
Well, I mean, I think it's
Nigga,
Bro,
answer a
if
chance.
hold up.
if they
Nah.
still home court,
No,
if they
wait.
still
Hold
home
up.
court,
Time out. You misinterpret, bro. We talking right now, bro. We talking
Yeah.
right
yeah,
now.
but you said
That's all we doing.
50% chance to
Yeah,
win the next game,
yo,
and then 25 to win the series.
if
That don't make
We
sense.
ain't even
if
see
they
enough
win
of
the
this.
next game,
We ain't even
I'm
see
sure
enough
his
of this
number will change
series,
though.
bro, to magnify how game 2 is gonna go
That's how
anyway,
you
bro.
feel. I feel you, but I'm just saying that don't make
Yeah.
those percentages don't make sense. But I feel you.
Nah, the only reason I'm saying I can understand what he's saying is because if they were to win this next game, I'm pretty sure his percentages, his
For the
numbers would
series
change.
that go up, my percentage
Yeah,
is
Ah,
like
sorry,
as
his
of
bro.
right now.
That's
I'm
not how
just
math
speaking
works,
about
my
right
nigga.
now.
Bro, that's not
I'm
how
just
that shit
speaking
works,
about
my
right
nigga.
now, bro. Like that's all it is, bro. Like y'all can take it how y'all want it, bro. Like
yeah,
listen,
no,
if
I
I
feel
say
you.
listen, Boston, listen, we not gonna sit here and act like Boston can't go cold at like and start
They can,
playing
bro. You know,
outside
I'm
of
not.
themselves.
Yo, hold on, bro. Let him finish, bro. Let him finish.
Yeah,
We
spit, my nigga.
can't sit here and act like Boston
You a Boston
ain't gonna
fan?
go. We
Hold
not
on, bro.
hold up. We not gonna sit here and act like Boston can't get sporadic and can't start making mistakes and Dallas can't capitalize off of the shit. That's what we not gonna sit here and act like Jason Kidd don't have a game plan for this shit. We not gonna sit here and act like it, bro, until we see otherwise how the series unfold, and then we don't say, all right, yo, he should have did this, he should have did that, he should have did that. Until that happens, then I'm not acting like that shit, man. Fuck Boston, respectfully.
Hmm.
Wait, who are you a fan of, though?
Don't say it. Don't say it. Please don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say
No, I
it
just
out
want to
loud.
know. And it don't really matter, like really. So I just don't know.
It don't matter. It's not no thing. But yeah, man, I'm excited for tomorrow. Either way it goes, yo. I can't
Bro,
wait to see how that game go.
I think Boston gonna come through, bro, again, and probably they might stomp on them boys, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Boston is tough, bro.
I
I don't
see
think
this
they
game
even
being a
played their
little bit more
best.
closer, though. I don't see this game being as like a far part
I don't think they
distance or
played their
clear.
best, bro.
I see
Yeah.
them making it a little bit
I
more
don't see the
closer.
game being a blowout neither. If the game is closer, then it favors Dallas.
No, it'll be a close game until Boston pulls away.
Like I
I'm,
said, man. Like if y'all niggas got them niggas winning every game by double digits, then you looking at
Not
another
every
bum
game.
ass
I think it
final.
probably five game
yeah,
series.
but Leaf, your thing is kind of like, yo, if the game is close, you're automatically giving it to Dallas. Like
I
Celtics
said
got
no. I
no
said
kind of
Dallas
thing.
has the advantage if it's a close game. That's all I said. That's all I said.
Yeah, but then
I mean,
every time it's
Luka probably tired though. If it's a close game, bro, Luka probably been done. They done probably put Luka in so many actions, bro.
Shit, hey, Luka, man, yeah, some Luka until some Luka magic happened, and then you split
Magic,
in the
nigga.
lead between them, and then Luka go off for 20 in the fourth quarter. All right,
Yeah.
I want niggas to keep that same fucking energy, man. When these
if
niggas
that's
start to flip up, bro.
I will. I just don't see it happening, but it's all good. That's how basketball's supposed to be. I can't wait for tomorrow. But all right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. We went over 2 hours. You know that'll do it for tonight. A successful graveyard shift. Appreciate everybody pulling up.
All right, shout out Big Ox, man. Realest channel out here, bro. Keep doing your thing, bro.
So no doubt, bro. Appreciate you pulling up.
Yeah, man, she did some crazy plays. What?
You said what?
You were getting some crazy plays. What? This a really show? I thought
Oh,
NXT was a really show.
that ain't Glaze. That's just my nigga keeping it real. You know, shit. Graveyard shift. That's where all this shit started at.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's a fact, man. It started the night the
Mhm.
Sacramento Kings got eliminated.
Yo, why do you have to bring up that fact though? Yo, Why did you
My
bring
bad,
up
Bob.
All right, Lee, bro.
Yo,
All right,
why
bro.
did you bring up that
This
Sorry about that,
nigga,
Bob.
man. All right, my nigga.
My bad, Bobby. I'm
Yo,
only fucking around, man. Come
and they
on,
even
though.
start from that, bro. It started from live streaming the games, not when they lost, bro. What the
Yeah,
hell?
facts. We
I
was
was
just streaming the
bullshitting,
game.
bro. Damn, bro. Like,
Hey, but
God.
you know what I didn't bring up though, Easy, is on that series what I didn't bring up, and this is the first and last time I'm gonna mention this, right? Is that every time I did a stream, and I only did 4 streams. I did 4 streams of that series. Those were the 4 games we lost.
Oh shit.
That is a fact. Yeah. The game.
Yeah, that's some bad superstition right there. I'll be fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be fucked up. Like,
That is a fact.
did I cause that shit?
That is a definite fact. In the game where Steph was about to fumble that shit, I think it was game 5, bro. Like, I thought y'all had that shit in the bag.
No, it was game 4. It was game 4.
Was it game 4?
It was supposed.
Yeah, it was game 4.
3-1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it was game 4.
It was game 4. But I think
Barnes missed that fucking 3 right there.
I think Harrison Barnes had a 3. He would have hit that shit. That series was over.
If that would have been Keegan Murray, we would have won that fucking series, bro.
No, the hell we. No,
I think Steph was. Steph had like 2 turnovers down the stretch of that shit, bro. I was like, yo, this nigga trying to get out of game.
Bro, we had Steph shook that whole fucking series, nigga. He ain't grabbed his nuts until game 7. That nigga Steph was shook, bro. We was all on that nigga line, and man, Malik and De'Aaron was killing. What's his name? Jordan Poole and Steph. Jordan Poole and Steph was lunch all series, bro. That was lunch.
That is a fact. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Jordan Poole
them 2 niggas up, bro.
That nigga Jordan Poole was motherfucking
bro,
chicken nachos.
Bro, I know you're not mentioning Jordan Poole, the nigga that came to stay on his fucking 2 fucking feet, bro.
I'm saying though, he was getting major minutes for them.
Man, we ain't have nobody, bro. We ain't have nobody, bro. We relied on a nigga that can't stay on his feet but complain about staying on the court.
I relied on him to win a championship.
Who relied on him to win a championship?
He played big minutes. He played big minutes when them niggas beat Boston.
What
facts? That's a fact, Leaf. That's a fact, Leaf. He not lying, Easy.
Man,
well, Jordan Poole did his thing.
Jordan Poole wasn't going off against Boston.
What?
Is that what you're saying?
What game is time going off in?
I mean, Jordan Poole's going crazy.
He didn't have no moments against Boston, man, like at all.
He had the half court fucking lucky ass shot. That's all.
That's all. So that's all out of the whole, out of everything that he did in that series. That's all he had.
Lucky ass fucking threes. That's all he had.
That's
lucky
crazy, man.
Threes, bro.
Damn.
Lucky ass threes.
Man, y'all got me
ungrateful, bro.
Shit, man.
Niggas is ungrateful out here, bro. Like, this shit crazy.
Man, we had that nigga Steph shook the fuck up.
Shit.
Bro.
I'm supposed to be niggas for Jordan Poole, bro. Watch out, man. Y'all hold it down, man. Y'all can't be fucking.
That nigga got y'all a ring, bro.
Like, that's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm not saying that.
So Otto Porter was asked too. So like that.
No love for GP2 either.
No love for GP2.
No, I got love for GP2. GP2 was the main reason why we got past up, man. I ain't gonna lie. He was the main reason.
No love for Wiggins, scary ass, bro. Like putting up 20 and 10 on them niggas.
I got love for Wiggins, but I thought we should have traded him after we won the ring.
I mean, hey, man, championship teams don't do that, man. They run it back.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. And
by where you niggas stay at, what's open to eat right now?
Shit.
Well, I'm in a crazy spot right now. Popeyes is still open. McDonald's is still open. Raising Cane's, you hear me? That shit's still open.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's still open.
We do got a Raising Cane's. It's a Raising Cane's in Manhattan.
Y'all got Raising Cane's open at 3 a.m.
I think it's either 3 or 2. One of those.
But I think yeah. I know.
This should be.
Nah, yeah.
I got food trucks.
Our food trucks are still open though.
Yeah, but
the taco truck over in Bergen, man. Them niggas is open all night. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, honestly, where I'm at, we got the halal truck. Where I'm at right now, they not even going to sleep right now. Like, some of them pack it up sometimes at a certain point in time. These ones, they're not going nowhere right now.
The halal truck definitely packs it up, definitely, for sure.
Yeah, but this one leaf right next to the Raising Cane's, they ain't going nowhere. There
know.
you go.
They pulling the all nighter. All
Yeah,
right.
they pulling the all nighter. So for some reason, somebody gonna come 8 in the morning. Yo, let me get that crazy chicken over rice right now. Right now.
Mhm.
Especially on that Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely
Nigga,
on the Saturday night.
I'll be out at like 4 a.m. trying to get something to eat.
I had to stop eating that night, bro. Like, cause that's how food stay in your stomach. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie, that's how nigga gain crazy weight.
Nah, that's a fact.
Yeah,
That's a
I've been
fact.
cool. I got fat off that shit.
For real, for
Yeah.
real. Yeah, that shit
I
was crazy.
definitely did, bro. Like, I had to go to Vegas to shred the pounds off. That free gym was lit. Nigga.
Shit.
Word up. Get up in there, bro. You know, shit. Get my cardio in, man. I shredded that pounds immediately.
Sweat your life away. Sweat your
I ain't
fucking
gonna
life away.
yeah. And I was in, nigga. You talk about a nigga being in
Yeah.
Vegas in July, nigga.
Oh,
120.
Hell
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
Jesus
Shit on
Christ, man.
Sat on nigga, so it's summertime. It's time to find, go somewhere where it's hot. I'm gonna be in California for this couple weeks. I'm gonna be down there trying to sweat this shit off.
Okay.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I
Shit,
feel
try to
you.
sweat off a quick 15, 20 pounds.
You going back to Sac, bro? Or you been all over?
Wild water we got.
Yeah, I'm gonna be up there. I'm gonna be up north, like in Sac and Redding and shit.
Yeah. I'm trying
I
to.
ain't going down to LA and then this summer. So maybe go down there, watch a Sparks game.
I'm trying to be. I'm supposed to be in Atlanta before the end of this year. Probably. No.
What, you moving to Atlanta?
Nah. I'm going to visit. It's a place of interest, but I'm trying to move to Texas realistically. But just seeing what's down there and shit, man. I'm supposed to go down there for a couple of homies and shit.
Leave. How
But
you because when you be in Texas, you don't be in the city, right? You like in Central Texas somewhere, right?
yeah, I'm in small. Yeah, I'll be in a small town. I'm either in Lubbock.
Yeah.
That's Texas Tech
Lubbock?
University.
Yeah,
Texas Tech.
I
Yeah,
know
that's
it.
Texas Tech
Yeah, I know it.
University.
Lubbock.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
What,
saying. Like, how would Brooklyn nigga go move to Lubbock?
what's
You going
Lubbock though? Like,
you
what's going on over there?
but it ain't
What?
shit.
That
Said
shit.
how Brooklyn nigga moved to Lubbock.
Yeah, like how could you like nigga, could you what's the word I'm looking for? Like, could you adjust to country living?
Yeah. I could adjust the country living.
Because
I'll
like
be all
Just
right.
the
for me, like
country?
that's out here for me, like because
Lubbock, Lubbock. Anywhere like close to like the New Mexico border, that's the country.
Oh,
yeah, that's west. That he Lubbock, that's West Texas.
That's very very west. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like nigga, so
Yeah.
that's what
I'll
I'm
be all
saying.
right with the
You
country,
can
bro.
adjust to
Yeah.
that shit.
I could adjust to small towns easy, bro. I'm a nigga. I'm like the thing is, bro. Like I've been around crowds so much, bro. Like in New York, bro. Like in the summertime, that's all it is crowds. Anytime you go out, so like
Yeah,
I could adjust to the quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like just small town shit, man. Word up, word up.
easy,
Be
easy. If
small
you
town leaf, man. Word up.
easy, could you move to Omaha, Nebraska?
nah, I ain't doing no Omaha, Nebraska. I ain't doing that though. I ain't doing that. I could adjust to a small town, but I ain't doing that though. I ain't doing that.
I could move to Oklahoma City, man. You know that type of shit. Yeah, somewhere Oklahoma.
Now,
I could do that.
At least Oklahoma City is a small city, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like at least it's a small city. I'm talking
Lubbock is
about
really a college town, bro. Like Texas Tech
yeah,
really run the shit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's mainly gonna be for work, but it's gonna be a small town like outside of that, probably where I navigate in and out of. Man, it might not too far, because Lubbock is the airport. Like, obviously, the easiest job you
yeah,
could get in Texas is the airport job. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So
See,
once,
That's if they take it.
I like to live like outside in the like outside outskirts of a big city. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, man, that shit ain't for me no more, man.
I'm not trying to live inside in the city, but 35 minutes outside, 45 minutes outside of a major city is where I'm comfortable at.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, but I could definitely do. Yeah, I could do a small town, small. Yeah, I'm all right. Small town leaf. Give me a fucking farm or some shit, man. A little ass
Small
ranch.
town leaf with a farm.
Word up. I'm dead serious, bro. Word up, man.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't, I
see,
don't
I
want to
like,
listen.
I do like that shit. See, because for me, like Sacramento it's still been growing, but it's still like a mid-sized city though. It's not huge. It's not really big like that, and it's spread out. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's spread out, but it's like a lot of cats I know from like Chicago, New York. They used to consider that like a country city. You know. And then my
Right.
people, my mom, she from further up north, so real country. So I'm used to that shit. I like it though. I'm good with it.
So you think Seattle like is like a big city, bro? Like what's
See, nah, but
like what?
Seattle is the major city though.
Okay.
Or
Yeah,
they got
Seattle's
the
a
Seattle,
major
but
city.
Seattle got a lot of shit going on in like
Yeah,
within
Seattle.
the
they got the needle and all that shit. Yeah, they
Yeah,
got basketball too.
Seattle is big. It's a lot of people in Seattle, and plus, like geographically, it's not huge, like as far as spread out, but it's still a pretty big city. And then it's a like downtown. It's a major metropolitan like that. And then the suburban cities of Seattle are big, are a good size too, like Tacoma, and then Bellevue. Those are outskirts cities that are major cities of their own. So Seattle metropolitan area is actually pretty big.
and that's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought Seattle was all rainy and shit and depressing like a motherfucker, bro.
I
Like
mean, it is though most of the time. Like, but you like the summertime from like now, so like the end of May to probably end of August, it's nice in Seattle. But during the wintertime, it's not like pouring down rain all the time. It's more so like a constant mist, like a constant fog, damn near. So it is depressing.
oh yeah.
A lot of people in they self out here.
Oh damn. Suicide
Yeah,
rate
hell
up.
yeah, but
Yeah. Oh
oh, it's
fuck
high.
that.
It's not, like the Pacific Northwest got some of the highest suicide rates in the country, and like
That's
there's a bridge. I done seen. I can count maybe 4 or 5 separate times. I'm driving in downtown Portland, and there's bridges that are closed off because there's somebody up there getting ready to jump.
damn. Shit, Portland. But I wasn't even gonna touch on Oregon. Seattle seemed more like more bigger than Portland to me. Like just off the rip. But I mean, Seattle just seemed like one of them joints, bro. Like you get hooked on some type of shit, bro. Like yeah, you gonna end it. You gonna end your life like right off the rip. Like
God
I
damn,
don't know.
bro.
Yeah.
Yo, Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
On some real shit though, Seattle is a beautiful city though. Seattle is crazy, bro. Like Seattle got nice views. You got mountain views. You got views of the Puget Sound, which is the water right there. If you go up on the Space Needle, you can walk around. You can see it. Like coming from the north. That's like the view of Seattle coming from the north is probably one of the most beautiful views you're gonna see in a city. Like, but yeah, I advise everybody to get to Seattle sometime in the end of
Yeah.
June or mid July. It's nice out here.
But just in the future, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like one of the main reasons why I'm moving to a small town, bro. Like especially like in Texas. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like this family time, man. I'm some foundation. I love
I
that shit.
knew
Yeah,
it. I was gonna say that shit. I
yeah,
knew it. Leaf is moving to fucking Texas to be next to his fucking wife, bro.
yeah. Shit,
Yeah.
that's a smooth move, Leaf. That's a smooth move. So what's up? What's up with that? Like you don't like the idea of raising a family in Brooklyn?
Hell no. I ain't gonna lie to you, and I really don't
For
like
what
it.
for what reasons?
Well, for the same reasons, bro. Like why I seen how I grew up in like on the streets. I like the thing is you can't you're not gonna be able to raise a family out here, bro. Like it like especially when you already moving like apartment. Like every other year, bro. Like I'm getting a new joint. You know what I'm saying? So like the apartments out here, bro. Like
It's
Section 8
crazy.
housing, bro. Like only for women. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like ain't no
yeah.
nigga, Section 8 housing. And plus,
That's a whole
um,
fact. That's a whole ass
my
fact.
yeah, exactly. So and my girlfriend, she was up here. She was doing CNA work up here during the
Hmm.
pandemic and she
Yeah.
was doing it up here, like when they was funding the hospitals and shit, the hospitals was funding the hotels, so it was
Oh,
easy for her to
she
navigate.
from out there. She from out there too.
No, she from Texas, but she traveled. She traveled to do
Yeah,
CNA.
got you,
So
got
like
you.
yeah, but she originally from Texas, and but now she moved back to Texas. She closer with her family. Um, her daughter, her nieces, and everything, man. Like, so it's her whole family down there,
Yeah.
Mexican side and everything. So like, like her whole family is just like real nurturing. Like, you know how Mexicans is, they stick together and that type of shit, bro. So
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
I went back down there like 2 or 3 times, man. Like, her family was cool as hell, man. Like, it was all, family oriented type of thing, man. I'm like, you know what? I think I'll be all right down here.
See, that's wild crazy. 'Cause my Mexican joint fucking curved the shit out of me. So where's the togetherness in that shit right there? Where's the togetherness in that fucking shit right there? Curved me on some
Where you met her
bullshit
at?
too. I met her at the job. I ain't gonna lie to you. I met her at the job. I ain't gonna lie. Curved my
Yeah,
fucking ass. Yeah.
I met her up here, but I knew right away when she first started talking she wasn't from here. So I was like, yo, you ain't from here, though.
Yeah, she from Mexico. The fuck?
Nah. She ain't from Mexico. She from Texas. I'm not lying. Like her, like maybe like 2 people in her family is from actual Mexico, but like most of her family was like born and raised in Texas. So they skipped somebody in that family skipped the border like early, and then raised the whole family.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna
What
lie
what
to you.
about you? What about you, Easy? How do you feel about raising a family in New York,
I mean,
in the city?
all right. So when you say the city, like our city definition is kind of different. When you say the city, like you talk about like
That's Manhattan, right?
yeah, that's Manhattan. So like when you say the
Okay.
city, like we gonna automatically think that. So when you say in the city,
Right. Well,
I'm pretty sure you mean like
Brooklyn, Manhattan, either way.
yeah. So if you mean it like that, I mean, look, I hear Lee from that point because Brooklyn is still a crazy fucking place. But like me, like I want my children to have like what I got taught, so I know they could be good in life. Because taking people out, like New York, is a great place to learn how to fucking survive on your own. So like, I want my child to be able to survive on their own. Like they just not no bitch. Like they know how to handle themselves.
Yeah.
Like a new situation is not gonna break them down, or like they don't know how to handle it. They're like, yo, I've been in a melting pot. I could deal with the melting pot. At the
Yeah.
same time, too, though, I ain't gonna lie to you, like. Brooklyn, New York, they got all type of fuckery going on, bro. Like just like how Lee said, like yo, affordable housing. You only get that shit if you're like a woman with like kids or something like that, and you gotta be in some like, crazy situation for them to give you that. And even then,
Right.
that lady gonna be waiting years for that. So it's like, yeah, by the time she get that, she could be dead. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like she could be in the ground. So like, what was the point of all that? You could have saved it, but you didn't save it, right? Boom. And then on top of that, bro, I'm not gonna like, bro. They treating Brooklyn like it's a fucking amusement park, bro. Like this shit getting expensive by the fucking day, and I don't understand why,
Well, bro,
bro.
you ain't lying,
That
bro.
that
This shit about
gentrification. So I'm trying to ask y'all, like, how is it even possible? So now I'm not even gonna talk about Manhattan. I guess Brooklyn. Let's talk Brooklyn, whatever. Just New York in general. How is it even possible to raise a family with you know housing costs as much as it is? Like nigga, I'm trying to figure out how could you even live in New York?
Listen, I'll be honest with you, bro. Like for anybody of any class, I don't care if you upper, low. Like, to me, this shit soon it's probably gonna return into exactly how Easy said it was. They're gonna turn this motherfucker into Disneyland. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, could you imagine like a New York team? Like, if any of the New York teams go on a run, bro, like where they knocking off championships and they bringing in a crazy fan base, that is the end
Oh
of
yeah.
yeah, that's the end of Brooklyn and New York
Oh,
how
you
we
know
know
what?
it.
I didn't even think about that shit right there. That's a crazy
That's
point,
that's the
bro.
end of Brooklyn and or New York as a whole as we know it. Where like,
Hmm.
listen, they moving people from Brooklyn to BX. If the Yankees start winning again, I can almost guarantee you, them people gonna have to move down south because now you gonna have to. Now you bringing fans in. Now you bringing things in to look better, to look more suitable for parades and things of that nature, bro. Like, and listen, if the Nets start going crazy, bro, I know I ain't gonna be here, bro, but for maybe one fucking parade.
Yeah.
If they knock
Well,
off like if they knock off 6 or 7 joints, bro, like it's over with, bro. Like I already know it because everything
but
is
this
gonna remotely go up.
even before that though, leave I'm talking about right now. So I don't know what y'all. So my situation, if I got kids, but I got to have like a 3 bedroom. A
Right,
three
right, right.
bedroom, a 3 bedroom situation out there, but what that's like,
That's
Yeah,
that
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 yeah,
that
that's
that.
you know what I'm
hurting you.
saying?
That's
So
hurting you. That's
so
hurting you.
like I'm not gonna. All right, Alex, real quick. So I'm not gonna lie to you, like, cause like this happened. So I'm not gonna lie to you. So like recently, I wouldn't even say recently. I say like in the past like 10 years, probably even like maybe 15. Like rent been going up incrementally. So like
Yeah,
what a 3 bedroom used to cost, like I'll say low ball number 1900 a month, right? Three
yeah.
bedroom. That same 3 bedroom that you looking for 1900 a month, right now is going for either 28, 28, 28.
Shit, I'm thinking. I thought it was gonna be more than that.
So I'm lowballing the number though. I'm
I
lowballing.
mean,
Yeah,
he lowballing the hell out of the number because it like a lot of the a lot of the joints that you gonna find like 3 bed brownstones.
mm-hmm,
That's two words, especially in Brooklyn and New York, brownstones. And most of the
mm-hmm.
brownstones, bro, like in Bed Stuy, bro, like them shits used to be under maybe like $500,000 for the like in the '90s, in the '80s and '90s. Them shits is
Yeah,
2 mil,
yeah,
1.5 mils,
1.5,
2 mil.
1.5 to two.
You gotta prove your credit. You gotta bring
And you gotta
everything
prove
to
your
the
credit. You
table
gotta
and more.
bring everything to the table, bro. And you gotta get an A approved for for regular housing. And that ain't
yeah.
like the I ain't gonna lie, the project buildings ain't going nowhere. The project buildings ain't going nowhere, bro. Like unless motherfuckers just start moving in, like specifically in Brooklyn, Queens, bro. Them shits ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
thing
I
about
know.
those, the best thing that they could do with those, bro, like is just break everything down from the inside and make them shits
Yeah.
kind of like the new buildings like they got downtown
Oh
and
yeah, yeah. Just
in a Bergen area.
renovating from the inside.
Yeah.
Turn it,
So
turn
so
them,
like
turn them into luxury sky rises.
yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah,
but the problem with that though, us them same buildings, they overcharging the shit out of that. So like that 1 bedroom that's in that little luxury building right there, that shit going for 3 bands.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That shit crazy. Nigga, I know I'm never moving to New York. Nigga, I had to live somewhere in
It's
Jersey.
over with. Exactly.
Yeah, nigga,
You'll move to you'll
I
move
had to
to
live somewhere in
you'll
Jersey.
move to
I had
PA or Jersey, bro, before you move to New
yeah.
York, bro. I ain't gonna
So
lie.
see, I could see myself doing something like that, like living out there and just hopping on the train or driving. I ain't tripping too much off the drive. I could do that. I don't really think that's such a bad move. Like if you got a good job in New York, because you know what I'm saying, you making some decent money. Yeah, I could see that living in Jersey and just making that commute.
Yeah,
That's one thing that
listen,
makes sense to me. I
I know about
couldn't be working somewhere. I'm getting paid a lot of money and still just be broke because nigga the
mhm.
price of living is so much. Like it's not. And I know New York is a beautiful city. I've only been there at one time. I liked it, but I couldn't go through that shit just to live there.
Listen, I got a homie and his girlfriend. They bought a house out in New Jersey, bro. They like, and he does camera work for a show called FBI. So like, I
Yeah,
mean, like, listen, the money is good because the union money that he get, man, for being a cameraman and doing that, like be on the set and everything for like action cut, all that type of shit, man. The money is good,
mm-hmm.
and they
But
messed
they're not
around and just
making a
bought
cut
bought.
though. But it's not making a cut though, because even if that money good though, everything else around him is kind of fuck him up.
No, no,
Trying
no.
to fuck him up.
But for a house in New Jersey, bro, it was nothing. Like
Oh,
you
for
could
New
get a
Jersey.
house
Oh
in
yeah,
PA.
yeah, yeah.
You could get a house in PA. Yeah, yeah. That's what he got. He could have got a house in PA for even cheaper.
Well, hell yeah, hell
But
yeah.
the
But
thing
then
is,
that's PA though.
but the commute, but the thing is,
Yeah,
he the set was mostly stationed out in New York and shit. Where
yeah. But
nah, cameraman, dude, you got to get cut certain angles and all that crazy shit and all
you're
that.
not trying to
So
wake up at like 4 in the morning just to make it to fucking New York for 8 in the morning and then have to do that shit right back over like fucking.
exactly. But the thing is,
Nigga,
half the time,
getting up at 4 o'clock to get to New York by 8 is shit.
crazy,
That's
That's
crazy. Yeah.
insane, bro.
crazy, very
But
crazy.
I could see getting up at 6.
I know
If I
people
want,
that do it though.
yeah, getting up, they'll get up at 4 to get there at 8.
yeah,
I know people that do it in their own car. Like while you playing, like listen, never mind by the like the getting on like a ferry or like how you get from like a boat or stand like from New
Yeah,
Jersey or catch
yeah.
something like that or catch the metro. Like
Uh-huh.
if you out of state, bro, like PA is probably the next thing after New Jersey. Yo, you taking 9 times out of 10, you taking your own car. Then you ain't getting on the Metro. You ain't getting on the Metro North or Long
You
Island
got so
Railroad.
you got to you telling me people in that car for 4 hours, well 3 hours.
Hell
Let's call it 3 hours. Because you got to get dressed. So 3 hours. It takes them 3 hours in the car to get there.
It took me 2.5 hours to get from New York to PA. I ain't gonna lie to you.
shit. I work with somebody that did that. They said they lived in PA. They making that drive here, bro. They say a house is too expensive out here. I don't care what's going on. If anything, they said they're gonna try to find. Like I left the job early, you know what I'm saying? But like they said they was gonna try to find like a house around. I mean, a job around PA, but they not moving their house, bro. They not doing that,
Definitely
bro.
not.
Bro, you not.
That's crazy.
When you get a good housing situation and like the rent or the mortgage are moving crazy and you good and like, bro, you
Yeah,
making
you don't give a shit about that commute. I ain't gonna lie to you,
yeah,
bro.
you
You
gonna make
don't.
ends meet. You gonna make
You
ends
gonna
meet.
make that. You gonna make them
Yeah.
ends meet, bro. If you
Nah.
still work in New York, bro, and if you live either in PA or Connecticut, bro, you do not
Yeah.
give a damn
No,
about that commute.
PA is going to be a little bit more harder. Connecticut, that's more feasible. If that people would make that trip from Connecticut. Now,
Right.
PA might be a little bit harder. I ain't gonna lie, but like, bro, Ox, when you gotta make ends meet, now after a while, that shit gonna be burning a hole into your mind. But like,
Yeah.
yo, bro, like when you think about the alternative, you change it. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, but my thing is something like that would the money would have to be superior to where I could stack. I'm stacking my bread. Like if I had a job where I was stacking a cool amount of money and I was saving, saving up, being able to do, have shit, and I could do that. If not, then I would just work somewhere but where I live. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I'm just gonna get a job that's paying a
I
little
tell
less.
you what, Bobby, a city job in New York, bro, you gonna start at $34 an hour.
Mm,
Now, like
but
like almost any city job, you're gonna start at minimum $34 an hour, bro.
But
That's that's.
he has to get the city job first, bro. And that
But
could
that's
be a
most but
whole
that's
life
most
hassle.
people that got but I'm saying that's most people that commute from like New Jersey, PA, Connecticut, bro. Like
mm.
and do that. Most of them got
They
city
city
jobs.
workers.
Yeah, they
Okay.
city
Yeah.
workers.
Oh yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
Like I
but
don't
like
know
I'm saying though,
nobody that's
Leaf,
making
if I'm
less.
doing that, bro, if I'm doing that, honestly, bro, I'm working something out like nigga where I gotta be stacking bread. Like if I'm just paying rent or what I'm saying, just still getting by, then I can't do it. Like that commutes too much. But at the same time too, I'll have to try to work something out where I'm staying maybe like a couple nights out the week. I might stay in the city or something. I don't know, somehow, some way. Shit,
But
I
after a
don't know.
while,
I put it to you
that
this
shit gonna
way,
be burning
bro.
a hole in your mind. After a while.
I put it to you this way. My people's just got a new house in Long Island, and they
Mhm.
still and my mom still make the commute to Brooklyn, like because she's self-employed. She raised 6 kids off of self-employed income, and she's still
Yeah,
doing a self-employed income, man. So she got to write out her own retirement plan. She's driving from Long Island. That's basically Freeport to Brooklyn to get here sometimes, or sometimes she don't come. She'll do remote shit from at home. But she
yeah,
trying to set it up to where she gonna do remote shit from at home all the time. The thing is, she got other venues like now that she connected to, like with her business.
yeah,
Now she hold packages for DHL and Amazon and all that shit. So that's
But
extra bread.
mhm.
Long Island not too bad though, Leaf. Like Long Island, you can even take the Long Island Railroad. Like people do that on the regular. Like
Yeah, she just
so,
started. Yeah, she just took it the other day. I think that shit was like $13.
you,
So like what?
$13 is
Because when
fucking crazy. God
I
damn.
didn't I
What
didn't
the
I didn't
fuck?
know Long Island was so big.
Yeah, yeah,
I was out.
Long Island is very big. Yep.
Yeah, when I was
That's
out there,
it's basically
I was
Suffolk County. That's
yeah. So
basically what it
I
is.
drove. I was staying in Uniondale when I was
Okay,
Oh,
when I
okay.
when I was when I was out there. I stayed in Uniondale, and I was coming into the city. We was going to Queens and coming in. We went to Brooklyn. We came through a couple nights. But then I thought we was when we were driving. I thought we was kind of deep into Long Island, and then we end up staying kicking in Long Island one night. Had met some white boys, and they was kind of just telling us about the area. Come to find out, nigga, Long Island was big as shit. I was like, damn,
Long
I ain't
Island is
know.
very big, bro. And you know what? New York, the rest of New York State is even bigger
Yeah.
because
yo,
Oh yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
anything outside of
yo,
the city
Ox,
area, the
hold
five
on,
What's good?
boroughs.
hold on. Let me turn my camera. Food truck still here.
Yeah.
Raising Cane's is right down there, right next to Bubba Gum, right next to Taco Bell. Right, they all are
Yeah.
lined up right next to each other. And then if you don't want none of that shit right here for you.
Hell
That shit
yeah.
Yeah,
right there.
I know exactly where Easy at. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That shit right there for you. You don't want that? That shit right down there for you. If you
Yeah,
don't
see,
want that,
I got it.
Popeye's right down the block right there for you.
I got to get back out there, bro. When I was down there, it was like 2021, and so shit.
Oh damn,
shit,
Ooh, that was a minute ago.
that was a minute ago.
God, yo, you don't know
Yeah.
how much changed from that time, boy.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
lot
that's what
that
I'm
changed
saying. I
from
know
that time.
a lot of shit was still shut down. You know.
Oh,
Yep.
hell yeah.
A
Yeah,
lot of
so,
shit was definitely shut down for sure. And
yeah.
that's right
I
around
was
the
having to
time.
pay. I was paying security to let me in the shit because I ain't have no proof of
No, but that happens, Ox. That happens. You don't
That
got no ID.
definitely
Say
do
like,
happen.
yo, Ox. When you probably came out here, you still probably over like 6 feet, over 6'5". So like, nigga, they automatically know you not no little fucking kid. So,
nigga. I said 2021.
I said
oh, okay.
2021.
Okay.
That was 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. I said 2021.
Right. Okay. So you.
He thought he said
Oh.
2001.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
you come in.
Yeah.
You came to us when we still kind of in the
Yeah.
pandemic. They don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
that.
She
You
was
was
shut down.
out
Like
here at
she
a
was,
time, bro, where you needed
When they
like
was closing spots that stay open till like 4 in the morning, they was closing that shit down to like a 12 or 1.
like 8, 9
yeah.
o'clock.
But
Yeah.
see that's why I said what I said because you had to have proof of what you call it vaccination,
You had that.
the
Yeah,
card.
proof of vaccination. Yeah.
And I didn't have that shit, so I was having to pay to get in the shit.
Right.
Mm.
Right.
And shit was shut down. Like a lot of shit in Queens. Like we there was really nothing open in Manhattan.
Yeah,
I had to we had the only
Yeah.
place that was open was some spots in Queens and out in Jersey. We had to go down to Jersey, in Newark and shit. And then we was and then when we was out there in Staten Island in Uniondale, then we kind of we was able to find some shit to do.
I'm
I
not
ain't
gonna
gonna
lie
lie.
to you.
Why the
You came to
pandemic?
us at a bad time. I'm not gonna lie. You came to us at a bad
Yeah.
time, bro.
That was a
If
very
anything,
bad time.
if anything, it was better
Yeah.
to go to Texas at that time. To be honest with you, it was better to
It
go.
Oh,
sure
it was
was.
love. It was love in Texas at that time. That's where I was at. I was in Texas all the
Shit,
time because they
Yep.
wasn't tripping. They was letting us do whatever we wanted in Texas.
yo, Ox. When we was in
Texas
New
and
York,
Florida was letting everybody do whatever they want.
bro, Ox. When we was in New York and we was going through all that shit, we was
Yeah.
watching Texas like, what the fuck? I think we need to go out there right now and just stay there for like a good 2-3 weeks, bro, until
Yeah,
all this shit blow over.
I was in Dallas a lot during the pandemic. I was
Dallas
in
was going
Dallas.
up.
I was in Dallas and Fort Worth.
Yo, Ox, Dallas was going up, bro. Dallas.
I'm not
Yeah, it
gonna
was.
lie.
Yeah, it was.
2020 and 2021, I did not fly. I drove everywhere. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
man, I
lie to
wasn't
you.
tripping. I was in there. I was in the strip club.
You know what's the funny
This
part?
nigga
You know
here.
what's the funny part though? Leaf, around that time too, fucking flights was wild fucking cheap, boy. If you want a
Hell
round
yeah.
trip, that was no problem at all, bro. You could have bought 5 round trips for what it would cost for one right now, bro.
That's a fact. But the
I was
thing
on
is,
them flights, man.
you're not around. Nah, the last flight I took, like before that stretch, probably was in the beginning of 2019. That's when I went to Czech Republic, and I wound up going overseas.
Oh, that's when you committed them hate crimes.
Nah,
Word.
I ain't commit them crimes. See, wow. I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a free man, man. I'm innocent.
Shit, no
So
doubt.
nah, but
Yeah.
that was one of the last times I took. I had I was supposed to go to Japan right and that year in November, and that was around the time when they had caught the shit. So I had
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
my a couple of friends that I had that went out there, they came back. Japan had just got that shit.
Damn.
Japan that
That's
as they
crazy.
came back.
I ain't gonna lie to you,
That's
Leaf. That's
crazy.
a good time you ain't go over there, because them niggas,
Facts.
what I saw, they wasn't treating black people good about that shit, boy.
Yeah.
If anything,
They
they
would have
was
locked
treating
your
us like
ass.
we
They would
was
have locked
racist.
your ass up,
And yeah,
nigga.
and now 5 years later, bro, they want black children and shit, man. Like so.
Yeah, well, shit though. I know New York. I know New York now is way different from when I went. I got to come back. But shit,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
coming back in the summertime, nigga. I was down there in January, so.
Oh,
Nigga.
and you came out in January. Damn, god damn, bro.
I went out there. I was there for like 5 days because I was working. I was doing some shit for. We was out there we was doing what you call it, a wedding expo.
Okay,
And
okay.
so it was the wedding expo was damn near like 3 days. And so we got there a day early, kicked it, went worked in the daytime from like, I think that was like, it was 11 to 5. We was doing that for like 4 days, and then we was kicking it for the rest of the time. So I'm about to come back out there because I promised my son to take him to New York. So I'm gonna take him out there.
Oh, okay.
Probably next summer. If not, shit might pull up this August, but I don't know.
August. That would be a good time too. I would say the beginning of September so you could catch the West Indian Caribbean shit.
Oh
But
yeah. Tex was telling me about that.
oh yeah. So I live in that,
That
bro.
shit's crazy.
Yo, that shit is wild crazy, bro. Bro,
What day? What's the
CFOs.
dates? Hold on. What's the dates?
Nah,
on
that
What's the
shit ain't
dates
what
on
it
that?
used to be, bro. Come on, Easy, you know that.
No, it's not what it used
So
to
it
be.
ain't
But
cooling?
like, Ox never experienced nothing like
Yeah,
that. So it's still gonna be something for us.
yeah. Bobby never experienced it, but I like.
Yo, Leaf, think about it. All right, real quick, Ox, Leaf, think about it. Labor
Right.
Day parade.
Uh-huh.
Ox is in the crowd. He's not next to a float, but he's just in
Right.
the crowd. You don't know,
He's in
like,
the
come on.
crowd, yeah.
He stands out crazy. Like,
Crazy.
him alone is just bringing hoes to us because he's just tall like that, bro, for no reason, bro. You know how this go, bro. Bitches is dumb, bro. Hoes is motherfucking dumb, bro. They
So
will
we
come
getting
up.
it. So
They
we so
coming up
all
here
right.
just because he's
my
tall,
my
bro.
niggas been running that play for decades.
So we getting hosed off for Ox height. I'm in. Fuck it.
Yo, we throwing out 2 or 3 of them, bro. We gonna get
Word
like 4
up,
or 5 of them.
Yeah, we get hosed off. We get hosed in our own city over Ox height, bro. Like,
Yo,
I'm with
come
it.
on
Fuck
now.
it.
Come
Why
on now.
not, bro? Hell with it.
Sweet.
And then yo,
What's that
Leaf, you already know what's going on. A lot of these hoes that's on the Parkway more times than not, they've been on the Parkway for their whole life, bro.
Yeah, they have been on the Parkway forever. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Forever, and they never gonna stop. Like, that's what they live for. Like, the minute fucking Labor Day ends, nigga, they waiting to come back to Labor Day next year.
Hey,
next
Easy,
year.
what's the dates on that the fest? It's a festival.
So
that should be the 5th.
So the Labor Day parade is on Labor Day. So like that's gonna be the parade. So my thing is you just have to experience like the city.
Labor Day is Monday is the 2nd, September 2nd.
It should be the Monday. So like there's a thing in Brooklyn, and it's not what it used to be, and for good and bad reasons. I'm not gonna lie to you, for good and bad reasons. But there's a thing in Brooklyn called Juve. That's a whole thing.
That's the night before. Yeah.
That's the night before.
Come here. That's Sunday?
That's Sunday.
Yeah, that's Sunday.
That right there,
it's really the weekend, bro, because niggas start turning up, bro, like Friday night.
Yo, Leaf, I would say it's like
the weekend before. So August 30th, August 30th, 31st.
Mm-hmm. August 30th is like when you want to be out and about, like that's when everybody going out for Juve, and setting up for the weekend and shit. And then obviously Monday to run parade, and then it's basically like kind of a 4-day event. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So like in that order, you know what I'm saying? So I mean,
I say come out here like a week or a week and a half before to like experience that shit. You feel me?
That's true. Yeah. But shit, that damn. I got to think about. I had to think about it, bro, because I'm supposed to be out of New York during that time. Because
what else? Shit, what else y'all got during the summer?
During the summer, what else we got? I ain't gonna lie to you. I did go to one Puerto Rican Day parade.
I forgot about that.
I did go to one
when is Puerto Rican Day?
But I can't really trust the Puerto Rican Day parade, Leaf, because that shit is kind of.
That's why I said I went to one, my nigga. I went to one, and that was it.
So, Ox, I don't got the date for you, but let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
First off, we accept all people.
Mm-hmm.
2, whenever the Pride parade is for us, it's basically the same date as the Puerto Rican parade.
Puerto Rican Day parade. Yeah, that's what it was.
That's this month.
I went to the Puerto Rican Day parade in high school. The Pride parade wasn't even a thing back then. You know what I'm saying? So
Why
It's like
they do that? Why Pride decide to do that shit on Puerto Rican Day parade?
I don't know, bro. I
No,
have no
no.
idea.
June is Pride Month, so
Yeah, I
everything
know
they
it.
squeezing everything into this month, bro. I'm telling you right
But
now.
you know, since you know, I know it's Pride Month, bro. You know where I live at, bro.
Yeah, I
Oh
know. So,
yeah,
but nah, yeah,
right. Oh,
You know,
this shit.
they said I seen a poll. They said Oregon is the gayest state in the union.
Oh wow.
They
Oregon?
said, yep, Oregon. They said, I believe they said like damn near, I think 9 to 10% people report as being in the LGBTQ community.
Wow.
Damn, that's crazy. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Shit, people had me thinking it was San Francisco had niggas beat. I'm like, God damn.
Well, I mean, the
But
city of San Francisco, but it was
The state of Oregon. That's just
yes,
like okay.
it's the state of what I
Oh,
seen. So you
okay,
know the whole
damn.
state. I mean, and I don't know if y'all know this about California. If you're not in it, well, even certain, if you're not in just certain part of LA, if you're not in the city of LA, South Central LA, LA, Inglewood, if you're not in that part of LA, if you're not in the most of the Bay Area, if you're not in certain cities along the the 99, like Modesto, Stockton, those cities, or Sacramento, bro, and you're in California, nigga, you basically in Mississippi.
Oh shit.
oh wow.
Damn. Wow,
Yeah, like
that's
nigga,
crazy.
California got a strong and even in LA, like this a big, like down in like Anaheim, Newport area, like Orange County is very racist. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of what you call it, like skinheads and shit like that.
Oh man,
Up
damn.
in Northern California, like I'm from Northern California, and like in between Redding and Sacramento, it's a place called Corning in Red Bluff, and they got a big clan, like the clan out there.
Oh
Nigga,
shit. Oh man.
the clan in the hills
They
of
done
Northern
made their way to
California.
Cali. God damn. I thought
Nigga,
them
they ain't
niggas
made
was in
their
the
way to
middle.
California, nigga. They been in California,
They
nigga.
been in
Like
California. That's their spot right
there's
there.
chapters. Yeah, there's chapters in like the north side of California, up in those hills, nigga. But it's not no joke out there, nigga. It's nigga, them white boys ain't playing either. Like that's
Man,
the
that's
one. That's the
crazy.
one thing. That's the one thing about California. Like in all aspects of whatever culture it is, and I'm sure it's the same way in New York and in most places as well. But what people don't understand about California, like nigga, they not playing. Like nigga, California dangerous like that.
Yeah.
Like nigga, they not playing, bro. Like
I
them
had a
white boys
I
not
had a
playing. Them Asians,
yeah.
they not playing. Nobody is playing. Everybody dangerous. Nigga.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. In LA, there was somebody that hit me up in LA. In LA, they was hit me up about all the different color hats you could wear while you in LA and shit.
Oh
Like
yeah, you nigga baseball cap.
like them
That's
niggas,
not
the baseball kid. I'm like, yo, get the fuck.
that's
Them
not just
niggas,
LA
the
though.
niggas had a
Serious,
whole
nigga.
3 minute. Niggas had a whole
But
3-4 minute tutorial about the hats that you cannot wear while you in LA.
yeah, belief. That's serious, especially in LA. But that's a whole California thing though. Like they got nigga the hats in all different cities too, and different cities mean different things too.
Yeah, you can't even wear
Mm-hmm.
certain teams, bro. Like nigga, even our Yankee fitted means something out there, nigga. Like
It
you can't
damn
even wear
sure
that.
do.
You
It
can't even
damn
wear that
sure
out
do.
there, bro.
I
I mean,
got
I
endless.
got lucky though, cause I got a big ass head, so I never been a hat nigga, so I can't never But Leaf, your
I'm
collection, nigga, you damn near have to keep your whole collection at the crib.
For real. Yeah.
yeah.
Nigga, I saw
Now
you with a
like
KC hat, nigga. I saw you with
the,
a KC hat, nigga. That KC hat would have got you clipped right then and there, nigga. Right then and
nah,
there.
I don't got a KC. I don't own a KC hat. I don't own one.
The
I don't own a
OKC
KC.
hat, nigga. The OKC hat.
The OKC hat with the orange on the middle.
Yeah, nigga. You set tripping with that one right
Hey,
there, homie.
that one OKC hat you got is hard though. The one that got the
The
plate,
state,
like the
the one that
yeah,
got the
that's my
state on it.
shit.
Yeah, that's the one that I
One
got.
and that OKC hat, that one Sacramento Kings hat you got, them shit's hard.
The Sacramento one, I got an Oakland A's one, and I got a Florida Marlins one, not a Miami Marlins one. I got a Florida Marlins one.
Yeah, see, I used to be jealous of niggas, bro, because some niggas got hat heads. I don't got no hat head. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I was young, even when I was young, nigga, like when I had the fade, I still couldn't wear no hats, nigga.
You said some niggas got hat head. But he went on like a total 4 or 5 minute tutorial about how every hat out in LA means something, bro. Like
Yeah.
something 25th Street, like whole bunch of shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, nigga,
Like,
I'm
bro,
like,
every football team and damn near every basketball team
and
means
every
something, bro.
baseball team means something,
And
bro.
every baseball team means something, bro. That's
I ain't gonna lie.
insane,
You
bro.
run out there with a Colorado Rockies hat on, bro, and it's
It's
black
over.
and purple.
It's
Oh
over.
yeah, it's
It's
over
over.
for you.
It's over.
He said, "Yo,
Yeah.
cause these niggas that wear these hats got beef with niggas that wear these hats, and niggas that wear these hats got beef with niggas that wear these hats." I was
Yeah.
like, nigga, I ain't
Shit
even
crazy.
own a red hat, bro. Like, because I don't have nothing red to wear, like red or
That
blue to
shit, but
wear.
that whole shit is crazy, brother. LA is nigga. LA is dangerous as fuck, nigga. Like I say California is dangerous as a whole, but LA is a different beast though. LA is a whole different animal. Like nigga, when we was young and we used to go to AAU tournaments down in LA. We'd be in LA, Long Beach, Anaheim, all over. You know, all over. LA is huge. You know what I'm saying? So when I say LA. A lot of people be specific, like, oh, they're talking about this part of LA. When I say LA, nigga, I mean everything south of Bakersfield. You know what I mean? So, nigga, we used to be down there, and it would be like we couldn't wear white tees, and we couldn't walk to the store in white t-shirts and shit. They'd be like, nah, y'all can't wear your white t-shirts down here. Nigga, a whole bunch of different shit, bro. Like, shit that we didn't understand. You know what I'm saying? We not involved in the politics and shit. We was young. We was basketball players and shit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't with the politics, but still, you got to respect it because you'll get caught up. So,
Yo,
Definitely.
even from a young age, I knew the politics around my hood. I feel like, I
yeah.
mean, I feel you because you was a hooper. You feel me? You was a hooper. Like you was a hooper. Like you was in the park type shit. Like, nigga,
Yeah.
like back then, bro. Like that was when gang culture was at like I wouldn't say an all-time high. It was kind of dying down,
Shit,
but it
I
was still at
would,
a high.
nigga. Down out here,
Cali.
it was.
I
Yeah.
mean, but not in
But
certain
that's
areas.
the
In
thing though, easy
certain,
like what you're saying, like nigga, we was hoopers, and at home we was good because everybody know we hoopers. Everybody know we
Yeah,
ballers, so we
facts.
can go. We used to be able to go all over the city, hang out in
Do your
Sacramento and
shit,
have fun and
facts.
enjoy ourselves because nigga, we the athletes, and
You're
they
not
know that.
affiliated. You're not
Yeah,
yeah,
affiliated.
yeah, yeah. The
we not
athletes was
fucking around,
always protected. The same as
but
Brooklyn
down there,
because
but down there though, they don't know us. Nigga, like they don't know who we is. So we
Nah, yeah.
used to have to move. We used to, had to be
But
I
cool.
the
mean,
But
but yeah, because that's
but
because
the thing
Cali,
with us
yeah,
though,
because
it
when
was
you
more
traveling
colors
in
than
Cali,
anything.
yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, because
yeah,
in Brooklyn, all athletes, no matter where you went in Brooklyn, you was protected as an athlete, bro. I remember, bro, when Lance was hooping out here, bro. When I first seen Sebastian Telfair, he showed up to our gym. Nobody wanted to play defense on that nigga, bro. He was protected everywhere he went. You know what I'm saying? That was around the time, bro, like where you go to Coney, they didn't allow niggas that hoop to be outside for until the street lights came on. It's like, yo, you gotta get in the house, yo.
Y'all gotta pack it up.
You gotta pack it up. You gotta get in the house, man. Shit
The
about to
park
go. Like,
belongs
I ain't
to
gonna lie,
us.
especially shit was about to go down. So
Facts.
the athletes and the kids was always protected. Like little
mhm,
kid going to school, book bag, all that shit. Brooklyn took care of that, especially when the gangs was out here.
yeah,
Especially when, bro, like so they didn't allow the youngins to get mixed up in no shit.
yeah. But y'all know how it is, though, man. It's life, though. It's dangerous, but it's beautiful, though. Man, but for sure, I'm gonna mark that on my calendar. I'm gonna holler at you niggas and see what y'all doing. I might come out there for that Caribbean, that weekend.
Yeah. I ain't gonna listen to if you gonna do it like set it up for like the week before that Monday before the actual parade.
Yeah,
Cause that
I
like
gotta
that
work
way
it
to
out.
be.
I gotta work it out properly though, Leaf, because we done already had a family sit down and decided we not doing no vacation this summer. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh, okay.
you know what I'm saying? So
I
I
feel
Oh
I,
can't.
I
shit.
nah, I feel you.
If I do that and shut it down, you know what I'm saying? They gonna trip if I go to New York.
Yeah, I feel you.
So I
I
might
feel
I
you.
might have to do something, take the whole family out there for a couple of days, go do the Eiffel Tower. What's it called? Not the Eiffel Tower, the Empire State
Empire
Building,
State Building?
Empire
Yeah,
State
Empire
Building,
State.
shit.
go do the Statue of Liberty and shit. Go take the family out there, and then nigga, I'm gonna come fuck around.
Definitely, yeah. If you do that, please, I bless your heart, man. Please get an Airbnb, bro. Like, cause the hotels out here, nah.
These
That's
motherfuckers
a
is
big end
scandalous,
and a
man.
little. Yeah, that's a big end and a little. Well, please get a Airbnb if you taking a
Yeah,
family.
the hotels is no good.
That's a big end and a little. Whoa, my nigga.
These
Like, I ain't
niggas
gonna
trying
lie
to
to you.
charge your arm and a leg for
Because the
bullshit,
thing
bro.
is like they put a whole bunch of people in. Remember We was
Oh
the
yeah,
city,
yeah,
bro. That
yeah,
bought that, yeah, that
yeah,
brought in a whole bunch of families and immigrants. They got them niggas in the hotels now. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
in most of them hotels. So like, bring your family,
I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to stay in
Airbnb,
Staten Island again.
yeah, Airbnb that shit. Please, please, bless your heart, man. Like,
Staten Island,
definitely
bro.
for the fan.
That's wild for the. It's gonna
Yeah,
be a headache trying to
it
come
is
to
gonna be,
New
it is
York.
gonna
I'm
be a
not gonna.
headache. I ain't
That,
gonna
that,
lie to you.
Staten Island is probably
Yeah,
one of the worst places to be at. To be honest, if you're in the South
Especially,
Borough.
especially if you ain't got no car to cross that, cross Verrazano, not Verrazano, shit. What's the other bridge?
I forgot the bridge.
Yeah, I forgot the
It's
bridge
next to
name,
the
but
South Ferry.
yeah,
yeah.
it's
Shit,
next. It's
when we was down
you
there,
could take that bridge and you could drive right into Brooklyn.
yeah. When we was over there, we had a car, so we was definitely driving around, on that
Facts,
little
facts.
freeway, So shit, that shit was
Hmm.
cool. Though. I fucked with it though. I ain't gonna lie. It's just
Yeah,
it's way different. Like y'all know, like y'all part of the country is built different. It's older. It's more historic. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of bricks and shit out there. Like nigga, it look way different over there than it do over here.
That's a fact.
I got another joint set up because my sister's birthday is in August, so my girlfriend. She coming up here to meet the family. Then I'm going back
That's
down
what's up.
to her shit to Texas, and then we're going to go to Taco John's. Take her and her daughter
Yeah,
to Taco John's. That's in
that's what's up.
Oklahoma.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. I'm telling, bro. Like when I was just thinking about that, the difference to look from over there, bro. When y'all in California, it's like 4 or 5 different states all in one. And you got the desert, the beach, the forest, the mountains.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I
a fact.
mean? Like the cities.
The
It's
city, word.
different. Like, and then that's what I really like about traveling is that when you touch down somewhere, everything is different. Nigga, the smells are different. The birds sound different. The animals is
Hmm.
different. Nigga, the dirt is a different color. In some places it's brown. Sometimes it's red. Sometimes it's dark like black. Nigga,
That's a
the
fact.
trees,
That's a
the
fact.
greens, bro, the greens, the green, the trees, the color of the trees be different. Nigga, it smells different. The air,
I got a
bro.
big
The
time
air is
culture.
different.
I got a big
Yeah.
time culture shock, bro. Like in 19, when I went out of the country, I was the first person in my family to leave the country and go
Uh-huh.
out of the country. You know what I'm saying? Like in my immediate family. When I touched down on Norway, because that was the layover flight, Oslo, Norway. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Like January 1st, 2019, that was the coldest goddamn 30 seconds, bro, because the airplane landed in the middle of the joint and they let us off in the
Oh,
middle
you
of the
got to
joint,
walk.
bro. Yeah, and you had to walk from the
Yeah.
damn bus terminal. White people out there with short sleeve shirts on and shit. They wild. I ain't gonna lie
Yo,
to you.
that is in fucking insane, my nigga.
Them European people is wild. I dressed my nigga like accordingly for the weather, bro, and I was still freezing.
Nah, they a
And
fucking polar bear, my nigga.
yeah,
Ain't no
they are,
fucking way, bro.
and not only that, when you get inside the terminal, nigga, they don't got no metal detectors. They got a dog, German Shepherd,
Yeah.
bro. Like Rover sniff you down, you good, bro. They don't find nothing, you straight. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? They customs is not like our customs, bro. When I was on my way back, and we was in Sweden. We was in the airport in Sweden. When I tell you they got Gucci stores, Fendi, Prada, anything you jewelry stores in the airport.
Yeah.
In the airport. No bullshit. In Sweden, some of the baddest motherfucking these bros look like Cameron Brink. I ain't gonna lie to you,
Yeah.
bro. Like
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
some of the baddest white bras I ever seen in my life. I'm like, God
But
damn.
but that's crazy. When I was out there in China, I met this white chick from Russia, from St. Petersburg. Nigga,
Mhm.
bad, bro. Just like bro, I'm talking about, but them Eastern Europeans ain't nothing to play with. Yeah.
Hey, they ain't. They ain't,
Boy,
bro. That was around the turn. Like when I was in Czech, I was in we was in a cabaret, and they had like a David Buster system up in that mud. That was really one of the first times that I went to like one of them establishments outside the country. But
yeah,
I ain't realized, bro, like the euros was like real. Once I went to the money market and exchanged this shit, bro, I had euros
yeah.
basically to cash out with, man. So the euros was good. Every last one of them European bras up in there was lit. I was like,
Man,
God
I
damn.
know this nigga.
Yo,
I know this nigga Leaf one on the red light district. But
yo,
Nah,
that's
nah.
what.
I wasn't there. Nah. I wasn't there.
He
I
probably
ain't.
don't even know he was there, but he was there. Though.
Niggas,
He
I
was right
probably don't even know I was there. I can
Yo,
Bro, the
promise you I
thing,
wasn't
you
there,
know
bro.
yo,
Nah,
the thing about
my homie
the
was
thing.
getting married the next day. That's why I wasn't there. Like, fuck that.
Gotcha. What you say, Easy?
yo, you know what the funny thing is, Ox? Out here right now
Huh.
where I'm at, bro, I'm seeing some good milk out here, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, boy. There's some good milk out here, bro.
Yeah, but
You
There's
ain't
y'all
a
in,
whole
you
y'all
ain't
mix out
in
here. There's a whole
Manhattan for
mix right
milk. You in Manhattan, bro, for the right ones, bro. Like, come on, bro.
y'all heard them commercials, bro. Happy cows come from California.
This nigga here, bro. I can't
Good
with
milk,
this.
nigga.
Yeah.
Good
I
milk,
can't
nigga.
with your nut ass, bro. Like, get your ass up out
Yeah,
of
he said that happy cows come from
here.
California. What
Happy
y'all doing?
cows come from
Y'all treating them
California.
right? What y'all doing? Y'all treating them better than us. There's something going on out there,
I
boy.
mean, bro,
It's the sun. You got the
you
sun.
getting Seattle and Portland bras though, nigga. What you mean?
It's like crazy out here too.
Hey, listen, I heard,
When I tell you,
man.
when I tell you, the white girls in Washington are all built like softball and volleyball players. But I don't know what they doing up there in Washington, bro.
Like you talking
They,
about like you could breed them and make a NBA a prospect in a minute,
yeah,
like
bro.
that type of joint.
That's what they there. I'm telling you, bro. Like in California, it's way diverse. It's way more. But up there, they a little thick. I don't know what it is, bro. Them white man, I don't even want to talk about it no
I don't
more.
know what's in that water, my nigga. Big
Salt
fact.
water.
Look,
You next to the
the
beach.
fun, but the baddest white chick I ever met in my life was when I was out there. When I was out there in New York, though, she was from Philly.
No word.
Uh-huh. I
I ain't
almost,
gonna
nigga,
lie, I ain't mess with a PA joint in a minute, bro. Like my New York roster is limited, bro. Like I started making cuts. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Philly bitches be bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Philly joints
That's
is
a fact.
bad, bro. But my East
I
Coast
ain't gonna lie.
rosters, I've been making slight cuts, bro. I gotta go where the love is. I had a homie, he went to Scottsdale. He was like, bro, I don't get nothing but
Oh
love out
shit,
there.
nigga, Scottsdale. Shit,
I had
Nigga,
a
but
homie, he went to
Arizona is a
Scott.
fucking melting pot, though.
shit.
That shit just baking hot all day for no reason,
Yeah,
son.
he said he be out in the nightlife in Scottsdale, bro. He said he don't get nothing but love out there, bro. That's all he
Yeah,
get. He said he
it's
go to
nice out
Houston,
there.
bro. He said he go to Houston. That's some different shit, man. Like he said,
Yeah,
all the
Yeah.
bitch. That nigga, he said that
they
nigga went to Houston. That nigga went to Houston. Chick tried to ask him was he paying for something. That nigga was like, nah, it's gonna be a while before I come back here.
yeah in Scottsdale. They friendly in Scottsdale.
Very.
Yo, Ox, if you come out
Yeah.
here, they gonna be friendly to you. You a big motherfucker that want to friend up the milk. So they gonna want to fuck with you. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah, you need to come out here, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
Yo,
you
yo,
do need to
yo,
come out here,
Ox,
man.
come on, man. Join the team, man. We do it. Yo, we do a 4-man team. Me, you, Leaf. We throw context in the fucking thing. Yo, come on, son. Come on, son.
He
Shit,
got to
I'll
come
pull
out
up,
here with
nigga.
the fam though, like because he already had that sit down.
Don't worry. We think about something. We'll think of excuse to bring you out by yourself, bro. Just give us a
Yeah,
second,
And
bro.
I ain't
you
even
got to
tripping.
remember
I know how to do that.
we don't breed niggas your height anyway, bro. Like most of us is a height average. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, nigga, I know shit. I know how to maneuver that though. It's good. We be all right. I'm gonna come fuck with y'all.
yeah, definitely,
Yeah, I'm telling you right
definitely.
now, there's been some good pieces of milk when I've been like sitting right here chopping up with y'all. There's been some good pieces of milk walking by, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you,
Man,
bro.
I wish I could just teleport and go where easy at right now.
So much I could just teleport it. That's what I've been saying, bro.
Yeah.
I think I go see everybody I need to see in one day, bro. Like shit, if I had that.
Hey, I need
Everybody
to.
I like word. I got a homie out in the Middle East, bro. I go see him for like 5 minutes, then come back, bro. Like
Now,
Yo,
Leaf,
yo,
you know good and goddamn well you can't go to the Middle East. You a wanted man.
nah, I ain't a wanted man, bro. Shit, I get love in the Middle East, nigga. You know, my name means something in Africa and Middle East culture. What you mean?
Hmm.
Shit, they gonna go out there and throw me a party. Nigga, shit, all them
Phantom Wolf
badass.
said they stuck up out there in Tampa.
hey,
Hey,
Word.
Duke
I've
Baylox
been
was
to
saying
Tampa, bro.
I ain't never been to
Tampa
Tampa.
was alright. Tampa
Duke
should be alright.
Baylock said that it's the sun and the beach that got that milk so nice out here. You know, Duke down there
Word.
in LA.
Oh yeah,
oh, you in
Duke.
LA?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Duke
down
in
there. But you
LA.
know, LA niggas is like But them niggas is they pampered because they just got it so good.
Hey man,
And
hey man,
you know what
love
it
is
is
the
though, but
love.
they got that sense of entitlement when really them niggas they didn't earn it, they don't deserve it, nigga. They was just lucky to be born in Southern California. Like them niggas ain't special, bro. Them niggas just, but they think they
But
are though.
but it
He
be
said
like
them
that, bro.
niggas ain't
Sometimes,
special.
but
Nah, cause
but I,
I'm gonna tell you why. Cause LA niggas think they run the world though. And that should be making me mad, nigga. Like,
cause,
Oh,
cause a
man.
lot of people only know about LA, bro. They think of Cali, they only think about LA, bro. They don't think about San Fran,
yeah,
Sacramento,
I feel like
downtown, South LA. Like,
you know the city in California that's most relatable to Brooklyn, bro. Oakland. I ain't gonna lie, cause
yep.
Oakland is almost exactly like Brooklyn, bro. Like I swear it's like the East Coast city on the West Coast. Like, as soon as you cross that bridge, bro, like you already know where you at. It's almost the same. Like Brooklyn and Manhattan is almost the same as like Oakland and San Francisco to me.
That's you know what, Leaf. That's a very fair analysis. I could see that.
Yeah, cause San Francisco, bro, like everything is like I don't know if a lot of people walk around all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, Oakland, bro, like is a like it's really a East Coast city on the West. Cause I met so many people from Oakland, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, I just feel like I knew them niggas my whole damn life. I'm like, God
Hmm.
damn, man. I'm like, damn, y'all niggas have been all the way on that side, man. I've been all the way over here. He's like, yo, man, Oakland like Brooklyn, yo, man. I'm telling you.
but you could say the same thing for SoCal, though.
For SoCal, with like which part?
Like just down, just all of Southern California, like that shit is spread up like Brooklyn.
I mean, it is, but I just feel like I'm not just talking about how it's spread out. I'm just talking about like how people relate. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
Okay,
you could
okay.
meet somebody from Oakland, bro, and swear you and talk to them niggas for like 5-10 minutes. You swear you know them you know them the whole life.
Nah,
But it also too easy, more so the way it's set up too. Like the it's a bridge across, and it's one city here, the other city here, kind of like how Brooklyn is there and Manhattan is there. It's kind of similar geographically as well.
no, I get y'all, but I was just saying
Yeah.
SoCal because like same like borough, like I mean Brooklyn, like we got like 5 boroughs, but like Brooklyn is spread out into like different parts. So like Brooklyn got Bushwick, Crown Heights,
Yeah,
Flatbush, Bed-Stuy, SoCal.
yeah,
I forgot the parts in SoCal, but like y'all got it spread out like SoCal got like the upside like upper part of SoCal. Then you got this part like I was just speaking like
yeah.
I was thinking
It's
like
big.
from
Yeah, I
that
feel
better.
you. It's big as fuck. I could dig that. Hell yeah. But shit though, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down, y'all. Shit, we went ahead and rocked the extra hour. That was
Bro.
good
Yeah,
conversation though.
definitely.
You feel me? But yeah, I'm gonna holler at
I
y'all.
had to shout you out for the Seattle game, bro, because
Oh
only
yeah.
reason why I did the Seattle game is because they was playing a team with an over 500 record. I ain't want to do Indiana
Oh
versus
yeah.
Washington because Washington was in the shitter. So I
Yeah,
mean,
Washington sorry as fuck.
yeah,
Facts.
Washington in the shitter badly. So like, I'm trying not to do the Caitlin Clark in the Angel Reese games because my man Showtime he do most of the Angel Reese games and the Caitlin Clark games a little here and there, but like he
Hmm.
heavy
Shout out
on Angel
Showtime.
Reese. Shout out Showtime
Yeah. Tomorrow,
and
I know
lot of other
tomorrow I'm doing Seattle and Minnesota.
Okay.
Seattle, Minnesota. That what time
Yeah,
that?
and they're both. It's at 7 y'all time. Seattle. I'm doing Seattle, Minnesota. And they are both 7-3.
Seattle.
So
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Minnesota is alright this year.
yeah,
Yeah, I
they
heard.
both
Cause
yeah they
I
both
heard
7-3.
Collier is she's straight. She averaging like
Yeah,
20
nah,
and 10.
Nafisa nice. Nafisa nice.
Yeah. But the only reason why I ain't want to do, the only reason I ain't called for no game on tomorrow, cause the finals was on, and I was gonna do something on Monday, either Monday or Tuesday. Cause I'm trying
Yeah,
to fit like one game a day. Like I'm just trying to plan it out how many games I'm gonna fit during the week. Cause
Right.
I'm real close to going all in on YouTube full time.
Right.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Cause I still make my money outside, bro. But I'm still like, I got my little 1-2 bullshit day job, man, whatever. But I'm trying to dig into this shit full time, cause just to see
yeah.
where it's gonna take me.
For sure. I mean, might as well, nigga. That's what I'm doing. That's why, like I was saying, I took a step back from doing the graveyard shit for the last probably 3-4 months, and was just doing NSB. Step back from doing the champagne room as well because I'm just trying to build a better infrastructure and get my shit together because I'm trying to go hard on this shit too.
I had like 119 people watch on on Twitter, they get the Seattle game, bro. Like I was trying to get them to the YouTube page, but I'm gonna
Mhm.
just keep posting my link on there, see how many people show up to the YouTube page, because my
Yeah.
Twitter is going crazy. Eventually, I'm gonna have to Eventually, I'm trying to get rid of my Twitter because Twitter is a fucking that shit is a goddamn cesspool, bro. So
Yeah, Twitter is sick, bro. Twitter is sick,
Twitter is
and
corrupting.
yeah,
Twitter,
so
hey,
Twitter is
Twitter is sick, and I'm a sick nigga, so I'll be on Twitter like, damn.
Word.
yeah.
Word.
Twitter, bro. Like, be listen, it's shit on your feed. You ain't even following, bro. Like, you just be like, all
Yeah,
right, man, let me get the hell up off here, man. I'm gonna start delete some accounts real quick,
yeah.
man. Like, when the internet is through with me, man, I ain't gonna even exist, bro. Like, that's it.
Think about that YouTube shit though, Leaf. It's a long grind, man.
It is a long grind.
It's a
It's
grind.
listen, like it took me a whole season to get to 200 to 200 subs, and I was just
Yeah.
mostly doing Nets games. So like if I'm thinking about it, bro, like next season, once I start doing the other shit and doing the more marquee shit, I should be on the up and up. But like I'm doing Leaf is the league, and I'm doing Nets visual. So I try to split the episodes up, like how I split it up and shit. So getting into
Mhm.
editing and starting to learn how to edit videos and edit my shits into short video, man, because PC do a damn good job and doing they shit, man. Like how everything y'all got a whole squad together, man, over there. So I'm
Yeah,
mostly just doing this shit by myself, man. That's like the hardest part.
yeah. Editing and shit is crazy. I'm not too good at that shit yet, but I'm working on it. Though. I'm getting better.
Yeah, man. But I'm a hop. What I'm about to I'm about to hop on some. Man, I'm about to hop on some of this damn Street Fighter. Just uppercut one of these niggas. Shit,
Shit,
before
I'm finna have my ass on one of these pillows.
Facts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Well,
let
shit
y'all
though.
know, man. Shit,
All
appreciate
right,
y'all.
Leaf. All right, easy.
All right, Ox. All right, Leaf.
All right. Well, y'all appreciate everybody for stopping by the graveyard shift. This was episode 76. On your way out, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, share the video, tell your people about this channel. We are getting things back going. You know what I'm saying? Push some more content. I got big plans in the works, man. Y'all stick with it. Keep supporting. I appreciate y'all, man. Drink some water, get some rest, love yourself, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for that Seattle Storm versus the Minnesota Lynx game. Y'all be sure to stop by and check it out. In the meantime, don't forget what Easy told y'all. Man, you can't buy energy. You got to get some sleep, man. Get some rest, y'all. Love yourself. I'll check y'all next time.